Okay, we have the green bars, we have the live counters ticking up. We had the green bars at like 30,000 kbps, so that was great, I guess.
Lovely.
But yes, welcome back to the Storytime Network. It is the Paradox Hour podcast, and we're here to talk about anime from spring 2026. 3+ episode check-in. We have shows that are on 3 episodes, we have shows that are on 6 episodes.
I think Dorohedoro is on like 7 episodes right now.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Out of 11.
Ugh.
Fuck those shows. Stop being, fucking different.
I blame Netflix for that one, honestly.
Who are you blaming for Go For It Nakamura-kun?
Crunchyroll.
How many episodes is that at?
6.
Jeez.
I haven't watched episode 6 if I'm being honest. Time has escaped me.
But yeah, we have definitely got, well, I know we've got some shows that we're going to be dropping today because they're my shows. I don't know in particular about y'all, but certainly on my part, I'm dropping 1 or 2 shows.
As am I.
I'm dropping a show.
Cool. So the list will get at least a little bit shorter.
Yay.
We did manage to fit the list onto 1 page after the premiere stream. That's a success story for this season.
Yeah.
Season is too big.
Very big season. We did do quite a bit of butchery.
But yes, we should get started with our first show up on the list, which is Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring. Considering I am the only one watching this and it, saved me an extra 2 episodes, I've started watching this dubbed. Dub is good. I'm enjoying it. So after the premiere where Hinagiku brought Spring to, as it turns out, just the island of Ryugu. Ryugu? Ryugu. That's how it's written in my notes, so I'm going to say it's Ryugu. We got an episode focusing on the Agent of Winter, and we got a little bit more info on Hinagiku's kidnapping. As it turns out, they were actually aiming for... Well, as it turns out, the agents are in constant peril. At any given time, they could be kidnapped or shot at or whatever. But in the past, Hinagiku gave herself up to the kidnappers to save Rosei and Sakura. And at this point, there were like 4 people involved in that incident, and all 4 seemed to be blaming themselves for it. There's also an element of Sakura holding a grudge against basically anybody who's not Hinagiku, because there are apparently villages where the agents come from. The village of Spring, which is Hinagiku's, pulled out 3 months into the search because, as we learned in episode 3, they decided it would be easier to just let her die and have the fucking God of Spring pick a new agent.
Lovely.
Yeah, no, it's not great. And the village of Winter eventually, after I think like 5 years, pulled out the search as well. It apparently took another 3 years after that for Hinagiku to be found or escape. Rosei seems like a good dude. Used his powers even though it wasn't meant to save a couple of kids in a car that was about to fall off a cliff, so seems like a good dude. How much I will accept the clear romance that's setting up between Rosei and Hinagiku, I need to sort of see them actually interact before I can make a judgment on that. There also seems to be setting up...
They do the dumb... They're 2 people who are in the same room together. They clearly must be in love.
it does seem like they had a connection when they were kids before, Hinagiku went missing for 8 years. Technically 10, because even after she got rescued, she just sort of stayed out of sight for another 2 years. So, like, it's very much a case of, yes, there was a connection there, but I haven't seen them, interact in their current forms, so I can't say for sure. I never even really see them interact as kids, but there was clearly a bond there. There also seems to be a romance between Rose's guard Itecho and Sakura, which, again, part of the issue is that in, I would say, a good 50% of in a fairly significant chunk of Sakura's dialogue, she's been giving very gay monologues about Hinagiku, so there's very much a case of, like, I said at the start of episode 2, you're absolutely sure this isn't Yuri, and then about maybe 2 minutes later, you're positively, absolutely sure this isn't Yuri, because they kept giving gay speeches.
We love gay speeches.
And then they tried to pull the Hinagiku and Sakura like sisters bullshit in episode 3. I was like, nah, you can't be pulling that shit right now. Not after Sakura gave a gay-ass monologue before the OP. No, you can't do that. It doesn't work like that.
Unfortunately, some authors are cowards.
Yeah, I mean, this is the fucking Violet Evergarden author, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Does have a history of going for, let's say, not incredibly well thought out romances.
To put it lightly.
So again, we'll see. Episode 3, we met the agent and guard of Summer. Turns out they're a sibling duo. There's some fucking stuff going on there for sure. But end of episode 3, fucking Hinagiku and Sakura got attacked, because of course they did. Because as I said, apparently fucking everybody wants a piece of the agents in this world. But yeah, no, I'm definitely still enjoying this. It also helps that it looks really fucking good because it's Studio Wit.
Yep.
And it turns out they do very pretty stuff.
Cool. I definitely do want to watch it, but I'm probably not going to this season. But I've put it on my plan to watch list, so.
Well, I might give it a go at some point, but it's low on the priority list.
As I said, I'm enjoying it for now. Oh, this is a light novel. Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Was Violet Evergarden a light novel?
Yes.
Oh, I honestly just thought that was an original.
Actually, I think it was a proper novel. I don't remember.
Oh, well, either way, I was wrong. But yes, honestly, enjoying this so far. Let's move on to our next show, which is Akane-Banashi.
Your least favorite show of the season, I recall.
Is this one of the ones you're dropping?
It is not. Despite the fact that I do have some issues with it, I am going to be watching this till the end. My issues are mainly on the basis of pacing.
You did say at one point they were skipping over some stuff.
In that they're doing 3 chapters an episode so far.
Which isn't a lot for an action-heavy series, but for a dialogue-heavy series, it is a lot.
It's not great. It's not great. Episode 3 and episode 2, I think did feel quite bad because I felt like they were skipping some good character stuff. Episode 3 was definitely good. I think the pacing was better, not perfect, because rather than cutting things out, I felt like there were at least a couple of gags that didn't get time to breathe. Episode 4, I think was fine. I didn't notice anything too bad. Again, there was skipping stuff, but it wasn't like hugely important stuff. At least I don't think. Yeah, episode 3. Like my big issue was so basically start of episode 2. Akane brings her mum to Shigema to basically, you know, show him that she has her permission to, you know, become his student. And Shigema's all nervous about telling Akane's mum that he's been secretly teaching Akane after everything that happened with her dad. And then they get there, and Akane's mum is like, "Oh, no, I already knew." And it just goes immediately into the next bit of dialogue, and I feel like that is a time that you needed just a pause of, what the fuck? You already knew? But instead, as I said, it just sort of went straight into the next bit of dialogue. I don't know. How did you feel about it, Jack?
I liked it. They did skim over a lot of the Rakugo performances themselves.
I'm going to be honest, they do that for the most part in the manga as well.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a battle shonen dressed up as a Rakugo manga.
It is,
so it's like,
yeah.
It's a case of, oh, this is them explaining the power system.
Battle shonen sports series, however you want to sort of, you know, color it. But yes, it is not, you know, Rakugo comes first. It is about what the Rakugo, you know, shows about the character more than anything else.
Mm-hmm. And to be fair, what they do show the Rakugo is interesting. I know some of it is just like, some of it's cultural and temporal in terms of how different it is from at least my sense of humor, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Western sensibilities of humor, because Rakugo stories, if I recall correctly, most of them are centuries old.
Yeah.
So they are from a different time and place.
And there's also an element of wordplay in there as well, I'm sure, that, you know, is just kind of lost.
There's still some stuff that's that carries over that's as funny, like the scared of Manju bit is very funny.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, that's not a bad bit. But yeah, it is a case of some of the humor doesn't translate very well. At the same time, though, it's still a pretty enjoyable series, helped a lot by Akane being a great protagonist.
No, Akane is wonderful. I absolutely adore her. How do you feel about Kaisei?
That's which one is that?
That's Isho's student that Semi sort of showed Akane up in episode 2.
Oh, that fucker. Yeah, he seems like a bit of a jackass.
That's a fair assessment, especially at this point.
Yeah. He doesn't seem like the next level dickwad that Isho is, but he is still a bit of a jackass, from what I can tell.
I mean, he's meant to sort of be the bridge for Akane to reach, seeing as Isho is so far ahead.
Yeah, no, you're not going to reach a master level at this stage. Not that quickly. That's not how shonen power scaling works.
Not in series that survive.
You don't have to add that bit. We all know.
But yeah, like, overall, this is still pretty good to very good adaptation. As I said, I hope they slow the pacing down a bit, just to get, if nothing else, to give things time to breathe. And B, I have no idea where they're planning to end.
I could not tell you. I'm not familiar with the manga like you are.
Because I feel like if they've gone at 2 episodes again, we also don't know if it's one core or 2, as far as I'm aware. If it was 1, then if they'd gone at like 2 chapters an episode, then there would have actually been a really fucking good point to end at, or 2-ish chapters. Going at 3 like they are, I am honestly, like I said, I have no idea where they're gonna end. I mean, especially if they, do 2 core, they're gonna be ending fucking sort of 60 or 70 odd.
Yeah, I can't tell you where they're going to go. Like, it is weird. I haven't heard anything specific on the exact episode count either.
So,
all I know is that it's rumored to be a 2 core. That is the one thing I've heard most consistently about the episode counts.
I mean, obviously there's more than enough material, and that, even if they hit fucking 60, 70 episodes, there'd still be enough for even another 2-core season. There'd be enough for another 2 2-core seasons after that. Because, the manga is over 200 chapters at this point. I can't remember what the exact total is.
Big fan.
I'm about to go check. I'm gonna say somewhere in the 200 and... Am I? Actually, might not quite be at 2... Is it? I think it's just over 200, like 205? 204! Who's the fucking fake fan now?
Me, because I am not actually a fan of the manga, that is. Here's a funny thing I found on Mal. Someone is asking in the forums, is Rakugo supposed to be funny?
Okay.
This is why you don't go on Mal, people. This is why you don't check those.
Uncultured swine.
Exactly. No taste.
And
no taste
just
whatsoever.
again,
I say as someone who doesn't really care for Rakugo as an art form all that much.
Again, like, part of that, though, is because, I don't think you've ever seen a proper full performance.
That is possibly it. I do think also the performer themselves plays a big part in it, which is kind of part of the conceit of the show.
And that's the thing, the actors, playing the roles are not actual Rakugokas. They are actors, and so there is just, they're doing their best. They're doing their level best. But it's not always going to be the same. I say as somebody who also hasn't watched a fucking full Rakugo performance, but, I'm definitely enjoying this. I've actually been... For episodes 3 and 4, I actually VPN to Japan and watched it on Netflix rather than watching it on YouTube. Which was fine. I'm hoping that, Western Netflix will fucking get their act together and actually, put the episodes up at some point this month. But, and dubbed, so that's also going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting, actually. So I'm going to have to give that a watch as well. But, yeah, we should probably move on to our next show now, which is... Let me just do that. Always a Catch.
This show is so funny.
Yeah. Fair play. The show managed to rescue Renato pretty well, actually.
Yep. Yeah, he's a goober.
He's a goober and he was trying to play politics, and that doesn't really work very well when you're a goober.
Yep.
I mean, it works fine when you know, actually recognize the fucking girl you're engaged to.
Yep. Unfortunately, he has barely interacted with her.
Yeah.
Also, I think this show has something to say about parents pressuring their children to do shit that the kids aren't really comfortable with doing. Just, like all the stuff with both Mimi and her cousin.
Honestly, I think less Maria, I think, and more, I think, Renato than anything else.
Renato also plays into it for sure. I also think it is just like a case of there is some element of patriarchal analysis going on in here, even if it is through a fairly lighthearted lens by comparison to most others.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, Maria's interactions now with her dad, because obviously we got a bit of Maria actually, showing that she's more hurt than she otherwise appeared so by losing her role as heir, if nothing else because of what it's done to her relationship with her dad. And
I mean, her dad also seems a bit conflicted because he's like, he very clearly seems disappointed that he can't treat her the same way he used to treat her. At least he quote unquote can't do that.
I mean, so yeah,
more nuance than you'd expect from the show, honestly.
Honestly,
it's
yeah.
Really neat.
And meanwhile we've got shit like I mean, Maria is an absolute shit talker when she wants to be, which is great.
Mm-hmm. Also, you could tell that she was just jonesing for a fight the entire carriage ride.
Oh yeah, no, like I don't know why Raymondo bothered to warn her, because all he did was fucking like give her something to look forward to on the way back.
The girl is a menace.
Yeah. There's also the fucking queen who has a girl crush on Maria.
Just going full fucking fangirl was great.
Yeah,
that's a good twist. I didn't know what to expect from her, but I didn't expect that. So
yeah, I expected she was hiding some sort of emotion. I didn't think it was a negative one, but I was not expecting her to go full fangirl.
Yeah.
So very, very funny.
I think I'm trying to remember what I thought, because obviously it's in a vague mess of fucking 50 other episodes that I've watched over the last 2 weeks. I think I wondered if the Maria and the Queen were actually more similar than it seemed, and the Queen was disappointed that like Maria was trying to be something she's not. But no, it turns out she is just like fully in love with Maria and how cool and strong she is.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Though we do have a assassination attempt to worry about.
Mm-hmm. I'm very curious that.
I say worry about because even though I have no worry because I believe that God himself would struggle to take out Maria.
Of course. Girls got hands.
Yeah. That said, do have one gripe.
Is it the gross dude or kind of gross dude?
Honestly, no. Though that could lead to a gripe if Maria keeps finding him endearing
rather than annoying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, it's give Maria muscles. She's been training all her life. Give her even just the slightest hint of bicep.
Let her be yoked.
She'll get muscles when she shows off her true power.
Look, if she pulls a Broly, I will not be unhappy with it.
just her doing the whole Roshi thing of like, okay, now I need to unleash my power properly.
Look, I would not be against that, okay? I would not be against
That
it.
would be amazing. But that would also indicate that she's been holding back every single time she's done anything so far.
Again, I'm pretty sure she has.
Yeah, no.
Do you not see? She fucking shook the castle.
She also made a fucking gale with a single punch, which is crazy.
Like, they were worried about bandit attacks. I was worried about whatever poor bandit happened to attack her. And I was right to do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that twice in these 5 episodes she's been taken hostage. And just been like, okay, I'm done. And just fucking ducked out of it.
She's literally a medieval noblewoman Saitama.
But yes, this show is very, very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's a delight.
Very, very enjoyable. As said, it similar but in a slightly different vein than May I Ask for One Final Thing, but you know, still very much welcome.
It's a bit more lighthearted, but yeah, it's a very fun show.
It's also better animated, to be honest.
There's definitely been moments that were, I think, on a, you know, typical sort of scene level, they're around the same level, but Always a Catch definitely has a far higher ceiling.
Yeah.
I wish they gave. I wish May I Ask had more love.
Yeah.
In that regard.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It is what it is.
But yeah, once you're done with this, Troika, is there any chance for a Bloom Season 2? Come on, please.
We're not going to stop asking.
We never will.
We never will.
Not until it's done.
Okay, alright. Whatever. Whatever, sure.
Look, it's a good song and it will never be unstuck from my head. Like the rest of that soundtrack.
Yeah, pretty much all the Huntrix songs just sort of go in a rotation of which one's stuck in my head at any given moment.
Same.
But yes, we should move on to our next show, which is The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten Season 2.
Continues to be nice, cute, fluffy stuff. They go and visit Amane's hometown and spend the time with his parents, who are as fun as they were in the first season. And they wind up falling asleep in the same bed, which is nice and cute.
They slept together? My god, I can't believe it.
Now you're gonna tell me. Next, you're gonna tell me they held hands.
Nmbr, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
They didn't only hold hands. They held hands while they were sitting next to each other.
God, tell me they didn't interlace
How
fingers.
Oh my! They did. Holy shit, they did.
How can we keep watching this smut?
How is this not an Ocean Veil?
Yeah, exactly. How dare Crunchyroll license this show?
They
can't believe it either.
Funimation axed interspecies reviewers for less.
That one's still crazy to me, honestly.
Yeah, no, that was just
funny.
porn. That was just porn. And the worst part is, it wasn't even. The porn was stuff they added from the manga that wasn't in the manga. Like.
That's
I
so
can
funny.
see why they didn't catch it, because like they had no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine the reaction some poor schmuck in Funimation had when they realized.
Yeah. But yeah, this is continuing to stay the course. Not much else to say beyond what I've already said. It's cute, fluffy. I'm enjoying it.
That's about what I expected, based on season 1.
Yeah, if you enjoyed season 1, you'll enjoy season 2. It's
Yeah.
really more of the same. If you like more of the same, then you're in for a good time.
Alright, let's move on then to Botan Kamiina fully blossoms when drunk.
Botan needs to calm down. Jesus.
This woman has, like, insane riz.
She does. Did you watch the most recent episode?
I did. She did that.
Okay, she wasn't even drunk. She was sober. She did that when she was sober.
Yeah. That is crazy.
So the title is already a lie.
I mean, maybe she just needed to be introduced to alcohol to uncover her true self. I don't know.
Maybe.
Her true
But
sapphic
jeez,
Mm-hmm.
this show's getting gayer by the second.
Yep.
It was impressive because the premiere was still pretty fucking gay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was. It just,
We get introduced to the secondary couple, of course.
yeah.
Who you got the tsundere who just can't admit her damn feelings to the girl she's obviously already technically dating but won't admit it. Just fucking get a room, you two already. Oh wait, no, they're already roommates.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, so these are college students. Okay, I can't imagine that the shit they do in this show is cheap. How the fuck do they afford this? These are supposed to be broke college students, okay? What's going on? Where do they get their money?
Parents, probably. Or side jobs.
Student loans.
That's a dangerous game.
Well, that's a very dangerous game. I say that from experience. Meanwhile, Gujo just keeps getting screwed over by Botan, which is very funny.
Poor Gujo.
Yeah, poor Gujo.
If only she had a shot. Alas.
Yeah, if only.
I mean, it's a similar issue to a manga in Shonen Jump at the moment called Himiten, where it's a fucking harem rom-com, except because one of the girls' names is in the fucking title, it's very clear which one of them's gonna fucking win.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Also-
can't imagine it would be anyone else. It would be a hell of a curveball if it was.
Yeah. Also, interestingly, so Botan and Gujo, they played on the PlayStation in the most recent episode, but the game they were playing is heavily implied to be Kirby, which is not on the PlayStation. What the
No.
fuck?
Kirby is quite famously Nintendo only.
Exactly. What the fuck? Come on, hey, which is apparently the name of the mangaka who wrote this. What's going on?
I don't know.
It's just funny.
Maybe
Yeah,
It's like it's
maybe-
because based on the gameplay they were describing and the box art, that was Kirby, but they were playing on a PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
maybe this is a
Fake
world.
gamer.
Maybe this is a world where Kirby is on PlayStation. Maybe they fucking, I don't know, burned a Kirby game onto a fucking PlayStation disc.
Oh my god, what if the Nintendo PlayStation exists in this timeline? Like it was the thing that actually came out.
Maybe this is a world where
Yeah.
the Wii didn't fucking fail.
My god.
My god. In any case, this show is very fun. Animation's pretty crazy.
Episode 3 was just like a full-on Shaft showcase.
Oh yeah, that was artsy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't give a fuck.
Apparently the creative team was basically like allowed to take a rotating charge of episodes, I think, or something along those lines. Like each episode is a slightly different style, though episode 3 was definitely the most
Drastic.
avant-garde. Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But yeah, we got another Shaft head tilt as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because that'll never go out of style.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it.
Same. It's good. But speaking of shows we're enjoying,
let's move on to Daemons of the Shadow Realm.
Continuing my issues from last time where the episodes are too short.
I need more, damn it.
I mean, I only realized in episode 4 that this was 2 core, which did explain the pacing quite a bit.
I would be shocked if it wasn't 2 core, honestly.
But it was
Arakawa.
It was more that I was at the start of episode 4 just being like, wow, I feel like they're moving quite slowly. I mean, episode 3, they're not even, settled into their new place. I was like, oh, it's 2 core. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. And then, the pacing
they're allowed to breathe.
Then the pacing fucking sped up because Yuru just went and found Jin. Out of nowhere.
Do gotta love how left and right give 0 fucks.
Oh yeah, no,
they're so much fun.
They are literally here to facilitate whatever bullshit Yuru wants to do.
Yes.
I love how they're just down for anything. It's great.
If Yuru said he wanted to take a trip to the moon, they would do their best to make it happen. And laugh the entire time.
They're just so fun. The whole cast is just very fun.
I mean, I'm loving Asa being just so proud of her brother in the most inappropriate situations. Like, maybe not the time to be gushing about how cool he is when you're bandaging the wounds he caused on your friend.
Meanwhile, she also has dog shit aim, which isn't surprising given that she has an eye patch.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to find out how she got the eye patch. I'll also say that she has, sort of Scar's power with the destruction thing.
Yes.
Wait, what if the eye patch is where her demons are? They're in her other eye.
That'd be very interesting and funny.
Very interesting. Bit of a tight squeeze, I'd imagine.
Well, hey, demons come in all shapes and sizes.
I mean, yeah, we saw with the fucking giant anglerfish.
A little baby anglerfish.
And the baby anglerfish, and then the rabbit and turtle. And also Hana's dog and cat, who genuinely beat the shit out of Yuru.
That was so funny.
Imagine getting schooled by a cat and dog like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost as bad as getting absolutely ass beat by a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, no, that rabbit was pure dynamite.
Rabbit has hands, I guess.
Yeah, no, just genuinely kicking his ass. It was so funny. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the overall story and overall world, it's getting very interesting. Obviously, we already had the hints that the village wasn't on the up and up. I feel like the more time or the more we learn about it, the more that the up and up is just not going. They ain't going up. They just keep getting worse.
Very, very sus.
Meanwhile, fucking Asa's boss seems like a pretty good dude.
Yeah, seems really chill. Beyond being, very mafioso aesthetic, or Yakuza-oso aesthetic.
I mean, I'm wondering if it's a case of he's pleasant until you fuck up, but for now, he just seems like a decent guy.
Yeah.
honestly, the whole clan seems pretty chill.
I mean, you know,
Aside from the slaughtering people part, but we still don't know why they did that. So
I mean, again, there's also the fact, you know, Asa didn't kill Danjiro's mum. None of the soldiers killed the kids. They seem to just be killing people who were old enough to have taken part in whatever the bullshit around her and Yuru, around Asa and Yuru is. Like,
Yeah. Also, very curious of the whole thing about Asa and Yuru's mom being from outside the village.
from Okinawa.
Yeah. Very, very curious of that.
Yeah. So yeah, like this is, in terms of the, you know, overall plot, this is also very interesting, even if it wasn't just a very, you know, fun time based on the characters. And you know, Yuru getting used to modern life.
Yeah.
Which honestly is like the best part of the humor.
Yeah. I mean, there's some other funny parts about the humor, like a certain someone being a hardcore Jason Statham fan.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Oh my god.
I mean, there's worse guys to be in love with than Jason Statham, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, holy fuck, Hana brought out the brass knucks quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Also, it's hilarious that this is the second anime where Jason Statham is brought up as more than just a single one-off cameo joke.
Finally, I'm very disappointed in Hana and Dera. I can't believe they let Yuru walk the streets with no health insurance. I'm calling Child Protective Services. They clearly don't have his best interest at heart. I mean, more seriously, yeah, my opinion of Dera has gone down because he's genuinely just been following orders without questioning them, apparently. Which, you know, maybe not the best thing to do with the incredibly sus village.
Clearly not.
Finally...
Maybe he had his reasons.
Maybe. Finally, dub is still very, very good. Shame it is apparently now a week behind.
That's
I am
unfortunate.
annoyed by this continued trend. If you're going to advertise a simuldub, please actually keep it a simuldub.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the simul and the simul dub.
It's not a simuldub anymore if it's not simul.
Yeah, now it's just
Like,
dubbed.
I miss Funimation.
That's not fun.
I miss Funimation.
I don't miss their fucking service, but you know, I know what you mean.
I think Funimation's service was potentially unfairly maligned. It wasn't amazing, but okay, it only
The
worked
streaming
like...
service itself
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It wasn't like the worst, but it was bad.
Okay, it only worked
The site itself was dog
but,
shit.
like,
Yeah.
still. I still miss Funimation, okay?
No, I get it. I do too. But it's, you know, it is what it is.
I feel like Funimation would have been all fucking over the show as well.
Oh, of course.
But alas, due to capitalistic bullshit, we had to say goodbye to the Funimation brand, at least. Technically, they're the ones in charge of Crunchyroll, but yeah.
The Crunchyroll brand is more recognized as an anime streamer than Funimation was. Funimation was always a dubbing company in most people's eyes.
Then could they not have just kept Funimation around to keep doing fucking dubs? That'd have been so hard.
No. Corporations suck. Yeah. Fuck corporations.
Anyway, we should move on to our next show, which is Digimon Beatbreak.
So this has been a weird set of
Yeah.
in between episodes, I guess. Interludes?
Yeah.
I guess I'd say interludes.
Yeah, interlude arc, yeah.
Yeah. But it looks like we are finally getting into the actual next arc proper now. Which is...
Yeah, with pretty fun setup. Apparently...
Well, speaking of corporations... yeah, fuck corpos, I guess, is the thrust of the current arc.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but they probably shouldn't be going around killing people like that.
No, especially not in cases where they can cause a lot of collateral damage in the process.
They almost blew up a hospital, so yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. Look, if you're gonna do assassination, make it targeted. Do it properly,
Yeah.
damn it.
It seems like this group is trying to push the freedom of Digimon and stuff like that, which is like, that's good. This is something I've been wanting conceptually for this show. I think it fits pretty well with how Digimon are treated a lot of the time. So I'm curious to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
This gift organization, it seems like.
Also, that girl is hella sus.
Hella sus, yes, but I don't think she's bad.
No,
Well, probably. I don't know. I have no idea.
couldn't fucking tell you myself.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. Very curious to see where things are going. Next episode has a pretty fun premise. A Reina focused episode, so.
Hell yeah. It's been a while since we had a Reina focused episode. That'll be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Beatbreak's still really good. Still pretty great show.
Yeah. The Mummy episode had some really fun little tidbits, like Kyo really enjoys fluffing his Digimon's fur, for example. Or
Yeah, poor Cougarmon.
poor Cougarmon.
Those
oh, that was so funny.
yeah, some pretty wacky shit, but I really like how that episode resolved.
Mm-hmm. Also, like, Hitomi has a crush on Tomura, right?
I think so, yeah. I think she just doesn't really realize it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in fairness, they are all like those two are like what, 14 or something,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah,
You have a lot going on around that age.
yeah. Which I'm totally down if that's a thing. But yeah, I was happy to see her come back. I honestly didn't expect to see her anymore after the introductory episodes, but we've seen her a few more times since then. That's nice.
Yeah. I do wonder if we'll get if she'll pop up more frequently or not at some point. I don't know.
She's seen with someone who seems to be a friend of hers in the ED, so I'm assuming we'll at least see her some more. So.
Yep. Well,
she might get caught up in this whole gift nonsense.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all. I like Hitomi. I don't want her to get hurt.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to wait and see, because we are just starting this new arc out.
Yeah. I think we can move on.
Alright, let's move on to Dorohedoro Season 2.
So much fucking shit has happened in the past 2 episodes. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Where do I even start? Good God. Kamiina and Kaido get, so N tracks down Kamiina and Kaido, beats them, apparently kills Kaiman, who has his, who doesn't have a lizard head anymore now. He has his, human head back now. And he
What's the point of watching?
Don't worry. Weird shit's happening. So, and now we are introduced to his presumed previous identity, Aikawa. Oh, also, so En takes Nikaido back because he wants to reinforce the contract that makes them mage partners and whatnot. And so there's the also like fuck. Ebisu gets killed again, or no, this is her first time getting actually killed, if I'm remembering right. While she's visiting home, her home by a doppelganger of hers.
But don't people die when they're killed?
Kikurage can reverse that, but Kikurage is also a very fickle cat, so...
So you're telling me that fate just lied to me?
Fate doesn't have a magic resurrecting cat, so no.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
You can't possibly know that.
Look, until or unless Neko Arc develops the ability to spontaneously resurrect people by breathing on them, it is correct.
We'll see.
But yes, so Fujita brings Ebisu to Kikurage to get healed. Meanwhile, everyone is meanwhile, the Cross-Eyes have their own shit going on, and and at the end of the most recent episode, the boss of the Cross-Eyes finally pops up again after N seemed to have beaten and allegedly killed him 6 years ago, and he fucking murks N, who, has been the strongest character of the show up to this point, who isn't an outright devil. So that's fucking crazy. The episode ends with the Cross-Eye boss just holding N's just horribly fucked up corpse about to peace out, presumably to just prevent his body from being grabbed and resurrected or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, lots of big status quo shakeups going on here. Shit's fucking crazy. I need to know what happens next, damn it.
Could just read the source material.
I could. That's a lot of volumes of manga, though.
So I've heard.
Let me look up how many volumes there are of this manga, because I am curious now. Come on, where are you, you bastard? There it is. But yeah, no, this season's fucking crazy. And there's only 4 episodes left. 23 volumes. God damn.
It's a lot.
Not the longest I've read, but I don't know where I can find this available. That isn't outright buying the volumes individually. Oh, it's published by Viz. I wonder if it's on the website.
It is not.
Oh.
Damn.
I'm almost certain it isn't.
Why not?
It's very not safe for work.
I mean...
Golden Kamuy has a dude fucking a bear.
Yeah.
Well, it might be on the website, but yeah, it's definitely not on the app.
I'm almost certain it's not. Like, I know I would have seen it by now.
It is.
It's
web only, but it's it's there.
Only.
Oh. It doesn't look like you can read the individual chapters though. I think you have to get the volumes.
Well, it says that it says how many chapters there are, which usually means that it's there. You can read it.
Oh no, it is.
You have to do it on the web.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Just seeing if there's any gaps. Could help.
Well, the manga finished in 2016.
Huh.
Doesn't mean there won't be
Or
gaps.
2018, rather.
But it doesn't look like there's any gaps, so... Oh, neat. I did not know that.
Yeah, it looks like it adds up to the final volume, yeah.
And hey, at the same time, you can get your soul destroyed by Goodnight Pun Pun.
Oh boy.
Mill, do you hate me?
I need to read that.
Do you really?
When I feel like getting depressed, yeah.
I mean, yeah, save it for a good mental health day.
Save it for a day when you want to feel like miserable. But yeah, so we should probably move on to something that's a bit more lighthearted to discuss.
Let's move on to Dr. Stone, Science Future, Part 3.
Bit more lighthearted, yeah.
It's a good set of episodes.
Yeah, I've only watched the 2 because I've been watching it with my mum, who's coming on Wednesdays when the show drops on Thursdays, I believe.
Ah, yes.
So,
well, you already know what happens because you've read the manga.
I'm pretty sure I remember what happens. To be fair, this is probably the bit that I remember least, but yeah, I probably do.
Well, we've met Ryusui's brother.
Yeah, we've met Sai, who is pretty fun.
Yep.
And also, you know, another fucking insane person in terms of his abilities.
Dude wrote the fucking code for Dragon Quest. How? How do you have that memorized?
How long before he makes Doom on a potato?
I wouldn't put it past this show, honestly.
But, yeah, they are building a computer, even if it is a simplistic computer.
Meanwhile, they've been globe-trotting around the world. They are now in Australia for aluminum. You know, the best material in the universe. The only thing that can stop a shard blade.
Oh, you're talking about aluminium.
I refuse to call it that.
Then I'm pretty sure there's a fucking I in it that you're not pronouncing.
I'm going to pull up the Wikipedia page and put it on... I'm going to pull up the Wikipedia page for you, because I know I'm right.
I'm looking at it right now and I am right. It's aluminium. Not aluminum.
Yeah, but no one pronounces it that way, so you're wrong.
It is spelled literally both ways, depending on which version of English you're using.
Yeah, the dumb way. The cheap way.
Yes, your way is the dumb way.
The correct way.
Your way is the dumb way.
You just cut out letters because you're fucking cheap.
You just add letters because you're cheap.
How can we add letters to words we made?
A lot of them are loan words.
Words we stole. Whatever. We stole them
Dad,
wholesale.
please stop fighting.
Like, what's the calling? We'll stop there. It's funny. The bit is funny, but we'll stop there.
Yeah, we also got the return of the team going to Corn City, and the revival of the group there, which is very nice. Especially their reaction to the building a computer thing. And as it turns out, a fax machine is a lot simpler than I expected.
Yeah. Yep, that it is. Do gotta love the reunion between Yuzuriha and Taiju.
Yeah.
It's very nice. And then immediately she gets the news that she has to make all that shit.
200,000 of the little rings, yeah.
I love that the first gets like a few dozen, and it's like, no.
But yeah, no, Dr. Stone continues to be very good. I need to ask my mum what her theory is about Y-Man.
Ooh, yeah, that'll be interesting to hear.
See what she thinks.
Who does she think is behind the why? And why?
But yes, to avoid another argument about the proper way to pronounce or spell words or, right dates, we should probably move on to our next show, which is Farming Life in Another World, Season 2.
So they host a little martial arts tournament, which is pretty fun, and surprisingly sauced up on the animation front, which is also pretty pleasant to see. And yeah, it's a fun time. They have a little exhibition match between two dragons to cap it off. Not that that causes any catastrophic explosions or anything like that. No siree. It does cause a catastrophic explosion that's visible from several hundred miles away. It's fine. It's only light damage. It's fine. Yeah, this continues to be a fun, lighthearted show. It's, as it turns out, it's really chill, farming life, slice of life.
I refuse to believe it can be chill when there's a dragon breathing fire.
No, they fight in their human forms to keep the destruction from getting too bad.
So what, there's only, 3 city blocks worth of damage instead of 5?
Yeah, that's about right. Look, they don't breathe fire, they punch hard to make thing go boom.
They punch hard enough to spontaneously combust anything flammable around them.
Exactly, now you get it. It's not like they completely obliterate the arena they're in or anything. Wait. But yeah, it's good, lighthearted fun. Can't really ask for much more than that.
Alright, let's move on then to Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku.
This continues to be just a delightful rom-com. I am just loving my time with it. I need you to watch this. You will like it a lot.
Eventually I will.
Please, join me. Join the dark side. I mean, join the gal side. But yes, no, this is a very delightful series. The dynamic between the three leads continues to be very good, very fun. And you actually see, it's not just, a whole love triangle thing where the girls have feelings for the guy and then there's no real, connection between each other besides hostility. No, they have a very close, very warm friendship with one another that is portrayed very nicely and has a little bit of nuance to it. Some of the supporting cast has been introduced so far has also been pretty fun. Amane's little sister, quote unquote, who is just her neighbor's kid, not actually related to her, is a very fun character. And yeah, she is. I'll let you find that out, Nmbr, if/when you do watch it.
When I do, it's probably not going to be this season, just because I'm capping myself at 10 shows, and that list is filled. So.
Oh damn! Keeping yourself on a tight schedule, huh?
For my own sanity, yes.
Fair.
Has there ever been a season where you've only watched 10 shows, Jack?
It has been several years since that last time, yes. I actually did go through recently, actually just today, to look at my anime watching history. You want to know when the last time I had 10 shows in a season was?
Spring 2020?
Yes, actually.
I knew it.
That was the COVID season, and the fact that you still made it to 10 is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, yeah.
At that point, I was just watching old stuff.
I had 3 shows.
It has been almost 8 years since I have dipped below 10 shows a season.
And that was before you even properly doing seasonals.
Yeah, summer 2018 was the last time it was less than 10. Which, in fairness, that was a dry fucking season. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's not entirely surprising
No,
it killed TFS's anime FMK.
Uh-huh.
I mean, who
It'll
would,
do
who would
that.
watch a show like Review Starlight?
Okay, all right. Yeah, you want to throw hands. All right, let's throw hands. Let's do it right now. All right.
Alright, let's do it. I've been practicing through Nintendo Wii Boxing.
God. But yeah, no, the show is very good. Would definitely recommend it. It is not the first or the last show on this list that I would recommend from this season.
Let me check something just real quick. Not that.
What you looking for?
It's not dubbed.
Sorry. You would actually consider watching it if it was dubbed.
Potentially.
I'd say it's worth watching regardless, but yeah. Alas, there is no dub.
My brain nearly melted with the stuff I had to watch for this stream. I don't want to add another show that I already haven't even started.
Just drop something like Akane-Banashi. You don't even like that show, okay? Just drop it. It's fine.
Well, speaking of shows that I don't like, let's move on to our next show, which is Ghost Concert Missing Songs. Don't like is a bit harsh. Don't understand is more accurate. Because I have no fucking clue what the show is going for. So, basically, the world is, as I think I've said, there are people who are mediums who can see and interact with the ghosts. There is a human world and there is a ghost world, but there is also an in-between world that both can go to, and apparently, the organization that, our heroes are now working for, wants to, occupy it, colonize it. I think they said they were afraid that somebody would try and manufacture energy from this in-between realm. Then Tesla shows up, and fucking sung a song with Seria, and who is also still possessed by fucking Cleopatra, Mark Antony, and Julius Caesar, because why the fuck not? Then episode 3. So episode 3, right? It was sort of like one of those like side character focus episodes, and it focused on a character who in the show is called Akari, but on both of the cast lists I've seen is called Shuri.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I see.
I don't know what that means. You know what? There's something else that I can quickly check. I've done this before. Let's go to the official website and see what it says. Characters. Because otherwise, I have no fucking idea. No, it's Akari on there. So I don't know why on both MAL and ANN it's saying Shuri.
I could not fucking tell you, man.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't know why. They've also been calling the fucking priest Sete, but he's listed as Setsute on fucking MAL. They could be a nickname. I don't fucking know. I don't know anymore. But yeah, despite the fact that the episode opened with Akari losing to Okuta Soji, they don't really do anything about him. They more focus on Akari and Seria sort of bonding, and Akari telling Seria to come up with a fucking comedy routine for her dead grandma. And then we go fight Okuta Soji, where again fucking Seria starts singing and he starts singing. Then in the middle of the fucking duel, whatever, it stops for Seria to tell Soji about Kondo being beheaded, and then talks about Hijikata and Yamaguchi Jiro, and in fact they fought over leadership. Yamaguchi Jiro is another name for fucking Saito Hajime, but like, who at this point calls Saito Hajime fucking Yamaguchi Jiro? It's a name he used, but I don't see why she used it.
Also, the thing that surprised me most is that they didn't take the opportunity to put to make Okita a woman in this.
No, but you know what they did do? Or didn't do, actually.
Okay.
Also didn't do. They never actually say his fucking name.
Why the fuck?
They never actually said he was Okuta Soji. I just sort of assumed because Okuta Soji is in the cast and he was coughing up blood, which, considering Soji died from tuberculosis, yeah. But yeah, they never name him. They never fucking name him. And he joins the cast at the end.
The fuck?
They just don't name him. This is so bad. This is incomprehensible. I checked the fucking...
You're keeping you with it to the end.
Gotcha. No, I checked the Reddit thread for episode 4, and apparently they make Seria try and seduce somebody when she doesn't want to, so yeah, it's just the cherry on top of the shit cake here. This is genuinely like one of the most incomprehensible animes I've ever watched. It's between this and fucking Space Fisher waifus.
Oh my god. Oh, that takes me back. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a show.
I mean, at least there, I knew what they were trying to do, even if I didn't know why they kept fucking undercutting themselves at every single fucking turn.
What are you talking about? It's obviously the most progressive anime to ever anime, isn't it?
Genuinely, the fact that they... In this show, that is legitimately supposed to be about, you know, girl power shit, they had one of the female characters go, cooking is every woman's pursuit. And it's just like, oh my god. You sexist assholes.
Crazy.
But yes, I am dropping the shit out of this show.
I thought you were enjoying it.
No.
Oh.
Are you enjoying the next show?
I am. Sorry, just let me do something real quick. There we go. Let me do that. Alright, let's move on to our next show. Why did I do that? Let's move on to our next show, which is... Go for it, Nakamura-kun.
Oh, this fucking show. Oh my god.
So before we get fully into this, I will say that I am fairly sure this has now gotten to the end of the source material.
Or at least the first volume of it.
Well,
tracks.
I'm pretty sure they've been I don't think they've done all of it, but I'm pretty sure they've been interspersing bits from the like sequel volume in as well.
Interesting.
Because the Hirose trying to get jacked in the Otagiri stuff is in the sequel manga, I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
Or at least the fucking nurse's room stuff with Otagiri is.
Mm-hmm.
The bit where Nakamura, Hirose, and Kawamura get trapped in the storage room is in the sequel volume.
Huh.
So yeah, they've been interspersing it. So I'm now very interested because it definitely seems like we're going to be getting some anime original stuff.
Interesting.
Like I mean, I would be surprised if we didn't because I don't know. Like I don't think there's much more from the fucking sequel one that they haven't already adapted. There might be like a chapter or two, and the chapters were also a lot shorter than in the original.
Yeah, it is a mostly a comedy manga, so that doesn't surprise me. But this one has continued to be quite a delight, though.
No, it's been quite fun. It's one of those where like, if I'm not watching it, I feel like I'm not enjoying it like a huge amount, and then I actually watch it and I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is actually really fun. I am actually enjoying this.
Honestly, this is like really well animated too in a very understated way a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Which helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fluid and expressive.
No, very much so. Very much so.
It's a damn shame it's competing in a season with so many other well-animated shows. Yeah, no, this is really, really good on that front. It's also just very funny.
No, it is very funny. Like, I am really hopeful that now we are gonna sort of actually get more into the romance side of things. If we are gonna be getting onto new stuff now that I'm just gonna say episode 6 ends with Nakamura and Hirose. Well, Nakamura realizing he and Hirose are actually friends. So fingers crossed, it'll start to go a bit further in that down that route. But yeah. Sorry, I forgot Nakamura called Takeuchi a man-stealing whore. Oh god.
That bit was so funny. Also, Takeuchi just being utterly shameless and just being like, I am doing this because the girl I like is a huge Fujoshi.
I mean, good for him. He's quite secure in himself, but yeah.
It's also funny that she's just like, yeah, sure, I'll go out with you. Just continue to get into situations with other guys.
Yeah.
Both of them have no shame, and honestly, that does make them good for each other.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, there's also the thing with Kawamura getting a crush on Nakamura without realizing that he is as gay as the day is long.
Yep.
Or at least not until she saw Nakamura about to smell Hirose.
Yep. Although the teacher catches it too, I was like, please don't do that.
Look, if you're gonna smell another boy, get consent first. Otherwise, I don't care.
Yeah.
If you do that, I don't care.
Exactly.
The thing that's sort of throwing me at the moment is the Hirose and Otagiri stuff. Like, I'm almost certain it isn't what it seems, considering it's never what it seems in this show, but it ain't looking great at the moment.
In fairness, I'm pretty sure it's just a case of Hirose having a one-sided crush.
Yes, no, Otagiri is clearly, not going to be doing anything.
Yeah.
The moments that it has gotten close to anything like that, he shut it down, which is what a good teacher is supposed to do. Fucking Milo Sensei from O Maidens.
God, you still will not let that go.
Nope.
Fair.
That
But yeah, like
that was a really dumb part of that show, in a show that also had a lot of dumb stuff.
But yes, whomst amongst us has not like found an older person attractive in their youth? You know, besides people who are on the A spectrum.
I'll just lower my hand. Also, the fucking guidance counselors who were trying to cut Hirose's hair were fucking dicks. Like that.
Oh no, they were assholes.
I'm pretty sure cutting someone's hair without permission is assault.
No, that's battery, I believe, legally speaking.
Whatever. Still a crime.
Yes. I always get the two confused, honestly. So that's fair.
I think probably my favorite like little segment at the moment is the fucking Occult Club one.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, specifically the bit where they were walking home and fucking Hirose got confronted by the fucking Fist of the North Star trio, who, as it turns out, are in the photography club.
Amazing, honestly. The most delightfully incongruous design choice.
Just fucking, like, my god. And then Nakamura tried to bike to Hirose's rescue and fell into an open manhole. Just straight up disappeared and then pulled his best ring impression.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Love that bit. Also, the voice actress for I don't remember her name, but the voice actress for her for the occult. Yes, absolutely fantastic job.
Dub or sub?
Dub.
Dub was very good, but because I'm on the fucking manga. That would be why the voice actors aren't showing up.
Yeah, that would do it.
I was like, why are the voice actors showing up? Have I clicked something? Oh, wait, I'm on the manga. Yeah, I don't have...
She's not listed on Mal.
No, but give me a second, because I did... Dub Wiki, because I know the Dub Wiki was really... had a better, like, list of them. So... not for this bit. Did it? Akiyama? No, she's not showing up there, so...
Damn, that's a shame.
Yeah. I could just search on Twitter, see if Twitter or fucking Blue Sky, see if somebody's mentioned it, but yeah. Nobody for now. Yeah, no, she did a really good job. Really, really good job. I mean, the entire cast is doing a really good job. I mean, fucking...
it's a fantastic...
Nassim Benalcourt is just fucking doing an incredible job as Nakamura.
He absolutely fucking nails Nakamura's gay disaster vibe. But yeah, this is also 13 episodes, which is kind of crazy for it to be based off of a 2-volume manga.
Yeah, which, you know, at episode 6, they've already gone through the vast majority of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm hopeful that they are going to do some anime original stuff then, and hopefully it's a little bit more, you know, focused on romance rather than comedy. Not that the comedy hasn't been great, but you know, I would like to see a little bit of progress.
Oh, absolutely. No disagreements here on that front. But we should probably move on because we've talked about this for a hot minute now.
Let's move on to our next show, which is... I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class.
Things get a little spicy.
Mm-hmm. Emotionally spicy. The craziest kind of spicy.
Yeah. So that's why this show's called that. Okay, I get it. I get it now. It's an inferiority complex. Oh.
Yeah.
That makes
crazy.
sense. That makes sense. That was fucked up with those girls to do that. That wasn't cool.
Oh yeah, no. Dick move. Very dick move.
Yeah.
do appreciate them getting called out, but
Yeah.
I am a bit annoyed that it got that it kind of got walked back a little bit there. It's you should just let it keep going.
Yeah. I guess so.
Like I know that Amame had a like she was right. She was completely right. Like
Yeah.
completely justified in calling everyone out. Whereas like I get that Umi was just trying to keep things from getting too the atmosphere from getting too down, but it's still like come on, like they deserve the calling out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's necessarily a right answer to that because it's like because they deserve to be called out, but at the same time, it's like you don't want it to get too extreme. So it's they definitely had it coming, but
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I do love that both Maki and Umi's respective mothers are like a mere like okay, you two are clearly going out. Just keep it from getting too just keep it PG for now. Just don't do anything stupid and it's fine, okay? And next time ask before one of you comes over to the other's house alone, okay?
Umi's mom is great.
Yeah. I love that Umi doesn't even fucking deny being Maki's.
No, that's the thing. She didn't deny that. So it's like, oh, okay, you're just gonna let that go. All right, sure, whatever. All right.
Yeah, totally. Anyway. This is good.
No, I'm thoroughly enjoying this show quite a bit. And I'm glad that that Umi's inferiority complex is an actual part of the plot here. So I'm interesting to see where all that goes. It seems like the class is starting to like Maki a bit more too, so that's cool.
Yep. That it is.
Yeah. No, this show's still really, really solid. I'm liking it a lot.
As am I. But yeah,
I think that's all for now. I think we can move on.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move on to I Want to End This Love Game. This continues to be very fun. Episode 2 focused on Miku and Yukiya at their new high school, and both of them getting jealous when members of the opposite sex talk to the other. Miku especially sort of was hoisted by her own petard because she basically introduced her new friends to Yukiya, who then started, who turned out to actually be into the same anime as Yukiya, and started talking about it, and she's just going, I didn't expect this, I have a bad feeling, I don't like this. Also, funnily, one of the anime they talk about is Frieren. Like they don't say it by they don't say it by name, but like the details they mention about it, it's very clearly Frieren.
That's funny.
Subtle.
I just watched that one about the mage that lives for way too long. Also, the people in that world make too many statues, and the protagonist keeps getting eaten by treasure chests.
That could be any
describing
show.
Anything though.
Sure.
Wait, they're low-key right about the statues though.
Yeah. And then Miku starts getting hit on by some fuckboy and Yukiya at lunch, and so Yukiya starts cooking for himself so that he can eat in the same place as Miku. Yeah, it's a whole thing. then episode 3, Yukiya is basically told to like do some big gesture that is both expensive in time and money for him, to get Miku to, you know, lose the game. And he does this whole fucking thing where he fucking buys Miku a dress, fucking reservation at an expensive restaurant, took them to an amusement park, and got Miku a fancy tiara. All the while fucking quoting lines from this shoujo manga that he's taking tips from. Like,
amazing.
It's so funny. The effort is immense, but the execution is not working, because every time Yukiya... Well, first things first, Miku is like too stunned to be flustered by the amount of the clear amount of money he spent on this, and B, she dies a little inside every time he quotes the shoujo.
What? No.
He also collapses at the end because he's sleep deprived, because he's been studying the fucking shoujo all night. Yeah, Yukiya was that desperate to get Miku's first date. He was that desperate.
I mean, dude fucking worked for it.
Yeah. Yeah, this show is very, very fun, kind of dumb, but an enjoyable dumb. We're only episode 3, and I have no idea how the fuck they aren't just confessing to each other at this point. Like, they're so worried that somebody else is gonna go out with the other, and it's just like, anybody who sees you two interact is gonna be like, okay, you're either dating or very close to it, so I'm not gonna get involved. Like, come on.
Anyone who's not a random fuckboy who seems to spawn out of nowhere in any public place in Japan, I guess.
He hadn't fucking seen them interacting. That's my point. If he sees them interact, then yeah, no, he will be like, oh, okay, yeah, she's taken. Yeah, just... Yukiya at the end of episode 3 outright admits in his head that Miku is kicking his ass at this love game thing. I just wanted to it should spur him to knock the thing on the head and just confess. But no, they've got to keep the gimmick up for at least a little bit longer, I'm sure.
You didn't hear no bell.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is genuinely quite fun, and I'm enjoying it. And again, you know, it's fucking Kado Ishikawa and Miku Ito just fucking like going ham on this shit. And it is also just really nice to know that, like, you know, I feel like in a show like this, usually we just stay in the main male protagonist's head, and, you know, he's the goober, and, you know, gets with the pretty girl who's perfect at everything. No, Miku is just as much a fucking dumbass as him in the times that were in her head.
You'll love to see it.
And it's great. But we should probably move on to our next show, which is Kill Blue. Okay, so
so what was that about? So you weren't kidding about that whole, you know, getting close to that line, huh?
Yeah, no, this is the moment where the allegation dodging starts in earnest, and boy, does it go on for a while.
Yep. I mean, I do think it's helped in part by us getting Noren's perspective on things, and it being very clear that, like, the allegation type stuff that would be happening would just set off so many alarm bells in her head to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly feel really sorry for her. Her dad is a piece of shit.
Oh, no, absolutely.
And so are all the people he associates with.
Mm-hmm. So, just quickly before we go any further, so I mentioned at the start of the stream about dubbing issues and this show. So, I watched episode 1 and 2 dubbed on Netflix. because I thought the dub was only on Netflix and it wasn't on Crunchyroll. Then I went to watch episode 3 on Netflix. No dub. Alright, fine. I guess I'll watch it subbed then. If I'm gonna watch it subbed, I might as well watch it on Crunchyroll. You know, they are typically better for it. Go to Crunchyroll. It's fucking dubbed there.
Not today, it isn't.
It's an episode behind.
Or not episode 4.
It's an episode behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm so irritated, and I think it's Remau's fault. I think it's Remau's fault.
Are they the ones that licensed this?
Yeah,
Or
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah.
Because they did send out a tweet saying, "Oh, we're gonna update you on fucking Kill Blue's dubbing schedule," and then they just said that it's on fucking to fucking what the fuck did they say it was on? One of them was Samsung TV Plus. The other one was Vizio Watch Free Plus, which you can only get access to if you either have a Samsung TV or a Vizio TV.
Vizio.
Just like, great, cool. I'm not buying one of those for this. So yeah, like I have no fucking idea what's going on. But yes, I was able to watch episode 3 dubbed. Couldn't watch episode 4, but again, I've read the entire manga. I know what happens. But yeah, so very interestingly, we get introduced to Ryo at the start of episode 3, Wise Master. That bit of the story is actually chapter 2 in the manga.
Oh. Huh.
So I mean, my assumption is they decided they wanted to, establish the stuff with Noren in episode 2, considering, I'm gonna be honest, Ryo kind of stops being an important part of the cast at a certain point.
Oh.
Makes sense.
So, it's very much a, Noren is the important cast member here, so I'm not surprised they decided to focus on her rather than Ryo in episode 2. But yeah, but I thought they were just gonna skip it, and I thought that was gonna be fucking wild. But
That'd be hilarious. Imagine not mattering enough to be skipped.
The other thing is, I'm not sure if this was in the sub, but in the dub, I'm fairly sure there was a Metal Gear reference.
Oh my god.
Oh?
Because when Noren calls Juzo a creep and he collapses, Nekata went, boss! Boss! Boss!
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Yep.
But yeah, we've also met Chisato now, who is fantastic, and managed to fucking kick Juzo's sexism in the dick.
Yay.
Well, Bill, did you know men aren't supposed to clean up the house after themselves?
Juzo's room was such a tip, my god.
It's unsurprising that he's divorced.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, he is such a deadbeat dad. It's ridiculous how much of a deadbeat he is.
Yep. It wouldn't be as funny if he wasn't, honestly.
Gonna be honest, he was kind of just a mess of a human being before he got turned into a 13-year-old. That seemed quite good for him.
Yeah, it was kind of implied before then that, yeah, he was kind of, yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm still enjoying Kill Blue. This is another one that is far better animated than it honestly has any right to be.
Mm-hmm.
This looks really fucking good. And again, I think
Also, the opening is a fucking bop.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the fucking premiere stream. The OP is really fucking good, and the ED is as well.
Mm-hmm.
The ED isn't an ED; it's a second OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it when that happens. Honestly.
Yeah.
But
we'll get to a couple other examples of that as well.
yeah.
But
Yeah, no, Kill Blue remains very, very fun, and I'm looking forward to meeting or see at the very least getting your reactions to more cast members, because they start getting wacky.
I've already seen one in episode 4.
Shin, right?
Are you familiar with the Vin Diesel movie, The Pacifier?
Yeah, that's Shin. That's Shin for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a blast from the fucking past. I'm pretty sure that movie came out 20 years ago.
Probably, yeah. Also, you have no idea, like, the what the fuck energy I had reading that in the manga.
I had a pretty what the fuck energy watching it, so.
Same. Still not the strangest anime I've ever seen, but that bar is high.
Is anything beating either Sunny Boy or Sarazanmai?
Not anytime soon, I don't think. I'd have to troll through my memories to find something around that level.
Anyway, we should probably move on to our next show, which is the Klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt.
So, Nmbr, you still enjoying this one?
Yeah, I am.
I'm a bit here or there on it at points, but I am liking the supporting cast.
Same. I really like our secondary couple.
Yeah.
They're very cute.
They have a really good dynamic.
Yeah, that's great.
Also, just love that the president's like, I like this style. I'm going to try out the style to understand people who use it. And it's like, it's not for me, but glad that you still enjoy it. I understand you better now. Just like...
She's very cool.
She's very cool. Also, she plays the VP like a fucking fiddle.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Actually, no. That implies more skill than she put into it. She played him like a cheap kazoo.
She hardly did anything. She just kind of egged him on a little bit. He did that all on his own.
Yeah.
But hey, it was for a good cause, so.
Honestly, good on him for having actual, like, good ethics.
Yeah, no, he's great. Like, he locked in. Like, he got a job and everything.
Yeah. Ain't no silver spoon gonna make this guy compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, their dynamic's really good. Also, it takes me out every time I see a female character named Yamato Nadeshiko, just because that is such a core archetype in, like, Japanese media. Like, yeah, it's very funny, especially since, like, 9 times out of 10 when it's used for a character, it is for a character who does not fit that archetype. Which I'm sure is there for irony.
Speaking of names, Poem's sister, Lyric.
Oh, I haven't gotten to episode 4 yet. Is that... Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that's episode 4.
What the hell is wrong with those parents?
Well, once we find out more about their father, it becomes clear why they're named that.
Is it because he's a giant fucking nerd?
In a way, but you'll find out. I don't want to spoil it, because actually watching that, like, had me rolling. It's really good.
I'll take your word on it when I get to the episode, then.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I didn't really expect that, but yeah, it's episode 4 is pretty fun.
That's good. Yeah, honestly, I think the 2 leads are, like, the least interesting, engaging part of the show so far. Because, like, They
Yeah.
have some good stuff to them, but like their dynamic is mostly just like straight-laced and tsundere, and that's it.
Little bit, yeah. I still like them, but I get what you mean. I like, at the very least, like between our two couples that have been introduced, I'm more interested in the secondary one.
Yep. And that's not even getting into like the little bit that's been teased with the delinquent-looking dude and Poem's friend.
Yeah. I want to see if that goes anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, she clearly wants it to go somewhere.
Yeah, but it's implied that all the girls wants it to go somewhere, so...
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Mr. Delinquent is clueless as ever.
Yeah.
Tells all his time.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm still very much enjoying this show. It's probably, like, to be honest, like, out of the 10 shows I'm watching, it's probably at the bottom, but it's like, it's a, you know, it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just, you know, it's just that a lot of really good shows this season, so.
I am watching a lot of really good shows this season. Yeah, this is 13th on my list.
How many shows are you watching?
Counting or not counting sequels?
Not counting.
Let's see, I've dropped a few. Depending on how... I may or may not change my mind on a couple of them. So 13 to 15 new shows.
Jesus.
This isn't even my busiest season. You know what?
Well, I know it's not, but it's like, just... Wow, I can barely manage 10.
You want to know how many I had on my busiest season?
How many?
Take a guess.
23.
I'm already higher than that this season. No. It's much higher.
35?
33.
Wow.
And that was fall 2023. Let's be fair, that season was fucking insane.
Yeah, that was insane.
That's like 4 episodes.
In any case...
4 episodes a day, every day.
Yeah.
More than that. There's going to be a lot of them that were 5.
Yeah. It was Mel, that was one of the best seasons of anime we've ever had.
Still.
Thing is, I can kind of see it because, like, because of the way my job is, I'm able to watch anime at work. The problem is that I'm sort of in a place where it's like I have to be in the right mindset to watch a show now. I can't just do it whenever anymore. So that's why I'm not able to watch as many shows as I used to.
Yeah.
But I get where Jack's coming from.
Hooray for executive
There was a time where I'd totally be able to watch that many.
Yep.
Plus, I'm watching stuff on the side too, so.
Yep. You got. It doesn't help that this past month and a half or so has been rife with a lot of stuff that's been going on, like media-wise, outside the anime space.
Yeah.
We just had Invincible end its season last week, and then we saw 3 other geek shows that are still going on.
Yeah. Plus, I'm watching Kamen Rider.
Right.
Yeah, which, reminder, that doesn't stop happening. Kamen Rider's a constant. It's just, yeah. There's always
it's only
Kamen
a
Rider.
once-a-week commitment. It's not terrible as long as you're caught up.
It's not, but it's like, you could say that about a lot of shows. So it's like, when you have a lot of one-week commitments, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of them aren't perpetual year-round stuff like Kamen Rider is.
I know, but you see what I mean.
Yes.
In any case, this is a fun thing to talk about, but we should move on.
Yes. Oh boy.
Let's move on to Kusunoki's Garden of Gods.
And this is my first drop of the list.
Bah.
It's just not interesting enough to really keep my attention. I am perfectly fine with, like, chill slice of life stuff, even stuff with a supernatural edge to it, but, like, this one's just not particularly engaging. I'm not 100% sure what precisely it is that it's doing wrong. I think it's just like it doesn't really have much in the way of like actual interesting supporting characters. Plus, the protagonist is kind of just fucking bland.
Fair.
So, yeah. You have to have something interesting going on with your main cast, regardless of like any other factors, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just going to part ways with the series. It's not terrible, it's just not interesting to me.
Fair. Alright.
But we should move on now to something else.
Let's move on to Love Through a Prism. This continues to be really fucking good. Studio Wit doing Studio Wit things for... I mean, considering all dropped at once, it's technically not this season, but whatever. So, in the wrap-up, Lily and Catherine had gone to find Kit. Start of episode 12, Lily and Kit are on their way back. And they're back to bickering, but you know, there's a definite sort of warmth to it, I guess. Like, it's not, you know, actual dislike bickering, it's good-natured bickering. Then we get back to the art stuff, because it has been 6 months, and Lily had 6 months to take the top spot, or she had to return home, and there is one last assignment for her to have the chance to do that. Unfortunately, she realizes that Kit isn't there, worried that he's fallen ill because he gave her his jacket in the, you know, cold English weather, and basically fucks off the assignment to go find him in his house, sees that he's collapsed, and then takes care of him for the rest of the day. And again, once Kit wakes up, they have a really nice conversation, which results in Kit confessing to liking Lily's art, and giving her the validation she's wanted from him as, you know, to her mind, the superior artist. You know, it's all kind of tragic, to be honest, because it does feel like they're finally on the same page after, you know, 12 episodes. Unfortunately, it's not to be, because Lily has to go home now.
Right.
The group gets together to celebrate the end of the assignment, to have a drinking party. Both Kit and Peter shows up, which is big considering the last time they were together there was a big fight. They all, you know, all make up. It's all nice. They all get fucking hammered. It's, you know,
as one does.
Episode 13, Lily is preparing to go home. Dorothy invites her over to her family home in the Cotswolds in Gloucestershire-ish. Have a nice time there, where, again, Lily is... Unfortunately, both girls are fucking pragmatic in their romance, in their romantic lives, in that Dorothy is in love with Joffrey, but refuses to make a move on him because she knows he wouldn't cope with the life that she wants, and so, you know, goes, well, you know, can't think long term, don't think long term, just have whatever. And obviously Lily is like, I do love Kit, but, you know, I can't confess to him now, I'm going home. And it's just like, Fuck you guys for being so pragmatic. Be crazy, go for it. And then they arrive at school the next day, or after the weekend, and find out the results of the assignment. And as it turns out, Lily got first. Because despite her not submitting an assignment, Kit took her sketchbook that she left at his place to Brant and showed it to him. And as it turns out, Lily has done some fucking flipbook type thing that had been theorized about but not actually done before. And hey, it really fucking impresses everybody. To the point where it's selected to go to the fucking Royal Art Collection, and she gets a referral to the Royal Academy of Arts. She can fucking stay. She goes to run to Kit, who is on a train for some reason, and that's where the episode ends, and I'm really fucking upset.
Blue balled again, damn it.
I need to know what's happening here, you fucking assholes. Okay, yeah, no, I'm really fucking enjoying this. I think this is a really good show. I would genuinely recommend it, though I would not recommend the dub. I appreciate the effort they went to try and make it an all English cast given the setting. I don't think it worked.
Right, hey, Governor, how do you do?
We're
just trying to do my worst English accent.
We'll get on to bad fucking British accents when we get to Hat Atelier. Don't you worry. I've got a whole thing for that.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, this is really fucking good. I really enjoy the show. But we should probably move on to our next show, which is Mao.
Cat, yeah. Probably gonna drop this one, or at the very least, like, put it on hold, because
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad show at all, and there's a lot of things that I do really like about it, but and if nothing else, it's definitely refreshing coming from Rumiko Takahashi. So
yeah, it's not just a wacky ass rom-com bullshit thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's cool dark fantasy stuff here. It's pretty neat, but it's a busy season. I'm not exactly like super grabbed by what's going on just yet.
Yeah, this one just hasn't hooked me really.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it's like, it's not even bad, and it's like I do want to go back to revisit this eventually, but yeah, I'm just gonna put it on hold for now. It's very well produced as well.
It looks good. The OP is a bop.
Yeah, the OP is great. Really good animation. I do kind of like the twist in episode 2 with the dude not being a dude at all. He was just a corpse filled with spider webs, and his wife was the one who was controlling everything. That was pretty cool.
The whole bit with what's his face being like a doll who got cut in half was also pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, yeah, this one just wasn't really doing it for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm probably gonna revisit this eventually, but right now it's a very busy season, so.
That's fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, it really doesn't help that it is on Disney Plus.
No.
That also is. Yeah, like I have Disney Plus set to Daredevil right now. Damn it, when I'm watching something on Disney Plus, I'm either on that page or I am on I'm usually just on that page and just watch when there's a new episode.
To be fair, when I had multiple stuff I was watching on Disney Plus, I did just have different tabs open for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my biggest annoyance about Disney Plus is that despite the fact that I have continually fucking edited the appearance of the subtitles, it still doesn't save the fucking settings. So I have to do it every fucking episode.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's very annoying. But thankfully, I'm not watching anything on Disney Plus this season. In fact, I'm probably going to be cancelling my subscription to Disney Plus for a couple of months.
Understandable, honestly.
Because, I don't have the time to actually make use of Disney Plus, and if I'm not using it, then I shouldn't be paying for it.
Yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, not a bad show at all. It just hasn't really hooked me yet. So.
Right. Well, let's move on then to our next show, which is MARRIAGETOXIN.
Hell yeah. Shark.
In another fucking season, in a quieter season, this would probably be like anime of the season contender. As it is, it's just a very, very good anime.
I mean, it's still a top 3 or 4 of the season, honestly. Like, it's extremely good.
No, it absolutely is. And, it's sending the right-wing nutbags into a frothing rage. So,
they can't stand a bisexual femboy co-protagonist, I guess.
This isn't yaoi, this isn't BL, it's just shonen, it's heterosexual. Meanwhile, the fucking author is retweeting art of Ghetto and Mei kissing. So...
I'm sure that the author knows where their priorities lie.
To be fair, I haven't actually seen them retweet that, but they've retweeted enough Gerasaki arc that I am convinced that they probably have done it at some point.
Yeah. Look, again, the author knows where their priorities lie.
Yeah.
Also, like, the cast is pretty compelling in their own right. Like, even outside of the shipping stuff.
Oh yeah, no, this is still a really, really enjoyable show. I mean, we're slowly getting more into sort of this master assassin world. So we had Ushio the Water Master on the ship, and now we've got Naruko the Sound Master.
And he's quite the character.
He's a weird fuck, yeah.
I mean, that's the whole cast so far.
I mean,
none of these people are normal.
I mean, fucking Shiori's uncle, just constantly working out when he's talking to people. Oh, fucking Gero's trick to prove that he could be the life of the party, downing 8 beers at once, and then fucking vomiting up like 10 foot of polymer. I didn't need that. I didn't need to know that way that Gero is a throat goat, apparently.
Yep. Also, I think he would have actually, since the party trick, if he actually did that up as like a balloon animal or something.
Maybe, I don't know. It still would have been incredibly, horrifying, to be honest.
Yeah, true. But, still really, really crazy.
Yeah.
Also, gotta love Himekawa. She is very fun character.
Himekawa is great. I do hope she, pops back up regularly, because she was very fun and does seem to have a really good dynamic with Gero. Honestly, his decision to just be friends for now was really mature from him.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I like that the story is not like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna go all in, first go, let's just fucking go, pedal to the metal. It's like, no, get to know someone first before you try asking them out.
Yeah. It also helps that I very much doubt that Shiori will be another potential love interest.
I mean, Shiori is interesting as well. Like, her little magician bit is very fun.
That was great. That was amazing.
Yeah. Wait, where'd the rest of it go? Splat.
And that was her messing it up as well, when that was actually a perfect fucking finale.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I am glad that so far, the girls have actual, like, distinct personalities and
Oh yeah,
aren't, like,
no,
super
absolutely.
one-note.
Yeah, absolutely.
It would have been so easy for a lazier author to just, like, not actually flesh out the girls properly. But no. Like, they're their own characters with their own agency, and that's good. That's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, very curious to see how things play out as the season moves forward, because there's a lot of stuff that's been teased in the opening that looks very interesting.
Speaking of teasing stuff, there's a scene in, I think it was episode 3, that apparently isn't shown until way later in the manga.
Oh, is it the human zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard...
Specifically the kid who looks a lot like a younger Kinosaki.
Yeah, complete with a younger brother.
Yeah.
Yes, very interesting that.
So yeah, apparently that didn't get shown until like a good certainly like near where the manga is currently. I can't remember exactly what they said.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about adaptations of stuff that's been out for a while. Like, you can do this kind of thing. Hell, One Piece live action has been doing this kind of thing. It's like...
To great
yeah,
effect.
it's really neat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
the opening is still stuck in my head.
The opening
it will
is
not
very
leave.
good. Best OP is going to be a real tough one this season. Also, just May's outright despair at Ghetto is always funny, to the point where she had to resort to using a cartoon shark to feed Ghetto lines and cues.
Also, love that they like attract just like they're told, hey, you can't do that. And
Oh yeah,
the manager's like,
but
just lap pillow, and then the waitress comes along and it's like lap pillow as well.
yeah, no, by Queen Charming, both of them wonderful.
Yeah. I've seen a few debates about May's gender and all that. And it's like, it doesn't matter really.
Yeah. Honestly, she seems like the type to be my gender is whatever's funniest at the moment.
Yeah. Honestly, good for them. Our gender fluid monarch, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sticking to female pronouns just for ease.
Just because of the gender presentation.
And that's what she's presenting at the moment. Like, but like she's very clearly fluid.
Yeah. I'm going with gender neutral pronouns just because it seems like it's going to cover the most ground for May across the various appearances.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Final thing. Shiori's family's company is a party supplies brand, and it has a market cap of 1.5 trillion yen, which
fucking hell,
pound sterling is 7 billion. I don't
fucking hell.
I know that's not realistic. I don't care that much, but like, what the fuck?
I mean, maybe like 10% of that would be reasonable.
Yeah. Like, I think somebody's underestimated how many fucking countries are worth billions. Overestimated. Overestimated how many companies are worth billions.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hey, Nmbr, you should get this one. No, I'm kidding. I know this is good.
I'll watch it eventually.
Yep. Add it to the list.
It's on the list. There's a lot of shit, okay? There's a lot of stuff.
That's fair.
Nmbr, I sympathize.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fair. But we should probably move on to our next show, which is Mission Yozakura Family Season 2.
This continues to be fun. We're diving a little bit deeper into the world of spies and stuff, so and a little bit of the lore around the titular family as well. So it's going to be interesting seeing where this arc goes. But yeah, it continues to be a good show. I need to double check if this is 1 core or 2 cores. But no, it doesn't say yet. Okay, that's fun. Well, it's gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, still enjoying this, staying the course. So probably move on to something I have less positive to say about.
I mean, the manga is finished, so you know it can go whatever release schedule it wants. Really, it doesn't have to worry about.
Yeah, I can go whatever pace it needs.
It only ended last year. Wow. Feels like it's been longer since I've seen it. But yeah. Glad you're still enjoying it, even if you do have to use Disney for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mouse has got you shackled.
Look, I love my Marvel and my Star Wars, okay?
In the days that I've got left on Disney Plus, I should try watching Phantom Menace again. It has been so long since I've watched it.
Very timely that you bring that up, given that there's a Darth Maul show airing right now.
I just want to watch Liam Neeson be the worst Jedi ever. I'm counting the Jedi that killed all the younglings.
The doors are open. Let's go. The deep cut.
Yeah. What I'll never forget. Let's move on to our next show, which is Mistress Kanan is Devilishly Easy.
Yeah, this is also a drop. The humor's just not doing it for me on this one.
Damn.
Like, there are some funny jokes here and there, but like for the most part, it's just, yeah. I'm sorry, Aoi Koga. I know you're giving it your best. You are a great actress, but you cannot save this one.
You can't just watch a show for one voice actor. That is something I have learned to my detriment many times.
I'm not even an Aoi Koga stan. Like, this is just a case of, like, she is a fantastic actress. She's just not enough to save this show.
Ayumi Murase was not enough to save Battle Game in 5 seconds.
Exactly. Like, yeah, a lot of the jokes in this just I do not like. There are some funny jokes here and there, but yeah, it's just no. I'm good, thanks. But yeah, it is what it is.
All right, well, something I'm sure you're enjoying more. We move on to the Most Heretical Last Boss Queen Season 2.
Not so cool now when the shoe's on the other foot, huh, Pride?
Yeah. Damn, Pride's villain self did some fucked up shit. Like, jeez.
It's almost like she's an actual villain rather than like a half-assed villainess.
Yeah. Like, god damn. Like, that was just cruel.
Yeah, no. That's some vile shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Pride is a lot nicer.
Yes.
And correspondingly has a lot more people who like her, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Both liking and liking.
Ooh. actually have not seen the most recent episode.
Oh, okay. I won't say any details from that.
Yeah.
But the Prince's brothers are pretty shitty.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I'm curious as to what their actual motivations is. I mean, I can wager, I guess, but I mean,
Yeah. It's a dick move to say the least to do that to your brother.
Yeah.
Like, I know Leon's not like the easiest guy to get along with, but
Leon seems like a pretty cool guy.
yeah. Bit narcissistic, but otherwise a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he genuinely means well for his kingdom, so.
There are worse things for a royal to be than what he is.
Oh, good lord, yeah. We've seen plenty of that.
Oh, hi, Joffrey Baratheon. I didn't see you there. But yeah, this continues to get curiouser and curiouser with some of the plot developments. I am very curious as to what happens next, given what we see in the OP with the characters and such.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still very much enjoying this show.
Same.
I think it's hard to tell because there hasn't been much in the way of action, but I think the production values are slightly better than they were last season.
Mm-hmm. This is OLM, so
yeah,
they rarely do a bad job.
I just remember they were pretty rough last season.
Last season was also like a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
they might have a better schedule this time.
OLM is one of those where it can either look really good or it can be quite rough. I mean,
yeah.
Scum of the Brave
I
at
would
the moment is by OLM.
I would describe the first season as rough so much as workmanlike. But yeah.
There were a few scenes where it's like, oh, that looks really bad.
Oh, right. Mm. Yeah, I think
it wasn't like commonplace. It's just like there's just a few isolated scenes where it's like, oh, that's jank. But like for the most part, it was like fine. It was acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
But here, I haven't really noticed much that looks rough at all. So, but we'll see. We haven't had much action yet, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's mostly just been political stuff so far.
Yeah.
But yeah,
hey, this show's still real good. Out of the recent villainous shows we've been having, this is one of the better ones.
Yep. Honestly, Villainous has had a higher overall ceiling than the baseline, or floor rather than the baseline isekai.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That bar is in hell, of course, but
yeah.
I mean, Holy Grail of Eris technically counts as an isekai, or not isekai, as a villainess series rather, and yeah, but that one's not an isekai, so. But yes, unless you had anything else to add.
No, not right now. So I think we can move on.
Alright, let's move on then to Nippon Sangoku, the Three Nations of the Crimson Sun.
Holy tonal whiplash, Batman.
Yeah, this has turned into a lot more comedic than I was expecting.
Yeah, holy shit. That hanging sequence was weird as hell.
Yeah, that was wow.
That was a choice.
There were some bits that I think were kind of funny, like the dude trying to get his pal to bribe our wonderful protagonist. But
yeah, that was great. That was great. I love the sound effects they used for that.
Yeah. Some of the other jokes in that sequence were not as great.
Yeah.
But I do like that Aotaro actually has, Pretty strong ethics there.
Yeah.
They're that's what's needed right now, to be honest. So.
Mm-hmm. Also, a certain segment of the audience got quite a bit of fan service in that one sequence as well.
Yeah, we got a very close look at Yoshitsune's ass there, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of hang on that for a little while. I'm like, all right, cameraman, all right. I mean, that's cool, but...
But we're also getting more of the political stuff, and specifically the battle for power between Ryumon and Taira.
Yeah, Tyra's an asshole. Like,
that's an understatement.
That came across in the first episode, but he is a fucking monster.
Yeah. I do like the way he. I like the whole two fingers over the eye thing. I think that's funny.
It's a nice touch of personality to him.
Yeah.
The only thing likable about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, shocker, his plan went wrong, and in pretty much the exact way that Ryumon had predicted.
Yeah. Pretty much. Oh shit, a dictator. Oh no.
As it turns out, a decadent authoritarian running things behind the scenes is not exactly going to be the best judge of political intrigue in another country.
Also, we say dictator. I'm not sure for now that Wajima is a dictator necessarily.
I mean, that's the term the show used. So I'm just.
Yeah, no,
I think it's in the more like Roman sense of dictator.
Yeah.
But yeah, the most adorable dictator.
Yes, absolutely.
I do like that they managed to make that come across without infantilizing her, because it is very much a case of her being pretty astute with public relations, I want to say.
I mean, that's the thing. We don't get enough internal stuff with her to know whether it really was just her wanting to, feed the citizens because she's a nice person, or if part of it is
if it's more pragmatic.
Part of it is to create this political image of herself.
The Marjorie Tyrell approach.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible that somebody on her staff thought of the pragmatic view, and that's why they allowed it to happen. We don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. But we do now have an idea of two of the three kingdoms and what the political situation is in those two. So what's going on in the third?
Well, Buo was the one in the Battle of Nagashino, where they declared victory before they'd even fought, and Ryuman just turned up and killed their leaders because he's a badass.
Yeah. I mean, but they got politically decapitated. So what's the stitch now? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because we don't really linger on that too much.
Yeah. I mean, Washima and the Sei didn't seem to think they were too much of an issue. They were very much more focused on Yamato. But
yeah, I guess we'll just have to see.
The test was also very interesting, with Yoshitsune using a very interesting tactic.
Yep.
And then
Altera just goes the route of, I will be the most humble ass motherfucker you have ever encountered here.
I mean, do you think?
I mean, there's an element.
Do you think it was Aoteru's plan to make Ryumon kneel of his own accord rather than
I think so.
Aoteru actually making
I think so, yeah. I think he was gambling on what he knew of Ryumon's personality. So I do. Some of it, I'm pretty sure, is just him being an earnest person and just like. But also, I think there is some calculation there, and just knowing that his own earnestness will be enough to get through to Ryumon and his own evaluation of character.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It has layers, like an ogre.
Cake.
An ogre cake? Never had one of those.
I'm sure they exist.
But,
I'm sure.
But yeah, this is this continues to be very interesting, and again looks pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm. We
Yeah,
talked about best OP being a tough category, but that best animation is also going to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, this show is a looker. And it's just the way it's put together, it's really fucking good.
But yeah, we should probably move on to our next show, which is One Piece Season 2 Elbaph Arc.
And it continues to be good. We're just now finishing up with the prologue portions of the Elbaph arc, so we're done with the Legoland, and now we're going into Elbaph proper. So we are in for some fun stuff. The episode that's due to drop next is going to be the one that introduces a certain cursed prince. So that'll be fun.
How long before the flashback do you think?
That's tough to say. Flashback takes place a good what is it, 20 chapters into Elbaph, I want to say. And we're just like starting out. I think it probably won't start until the end of this core. If it'll probably be like the entire second core of this arc is going to be the Elbaph flashback.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. That shit
If
long.
I had to guess, yeah. That is the longest flashback we've had in the series so far.
It doesn't help that it starts focusing on one character and then shifts to another and then shifts to another.
Yeah, there were so many jokes made about that too. We'll get to it when the anime gets to it.
It's funny, and it makes sense because of the flashback that it is, but it's very funny.
Mm-hmm. Look, it adds context. Some of it takes a while to get to how it adds the context, but it adds context. But yeah, if I had to hazard a guess, I'd say that this one covers, this core will cover up to about, because we do see the God's Knights in the OP.
Yeah.
All four of the ones who pop up on Elbaph. So we will at least see them, but there's nothing indicating that we'll get anything from the flashback in the OP. So probably going to get to like the beginning of like the hostage situation, all that, and maybe like shortly before the flashback starts. But beyond that, I can't say for certain. I'd have to double check what the exact pacing is, but it seems to be about 2 chapters per episode ish, ballpark. I want to say. I'd have to double check.
All right.
But yeah, still, it looks good. They are continuing to keep up the quality of the animation that they've had ever since Wano, really. Outside of some dips here and there, but yeah. It is good.
The pacing's good too.
Yeah. Like I said, it seems to be a ballpark 2 chapters per episode, if I am remembering right. I may not be, because there's a lot that goes on in Elbaph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good. I am going to. I do want to watch this. I'm still debating as to whether or not I'm going to go back and watch Egghead first, though.
Egghead looks so fucking good.
I know. I've seen a few isolated episodes of it, but I want to go back and like watch it all proper first. Mm-hmm. So I might do that before watching this.
Flashback.
I'm sorry.
Bring tissues for when you watch the Kuma flashback.
Oh, I would never have enough tissues for that.
No, it will emotionally annihilate you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna watch that.
Make sure to watch in your bathtub so that the tears all get funneled away.
Yeah.
That way you won't that way you won't drown the tears. Yeah, you should be able to be fine that way.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next show, which is not Petals of Reincarnation. So, I went to watch episode 2. And then I decided to check what the studio doing it had done previously. It's done by a studio called Ben 10 Films, who are owned by a company called Creators X, who are explicitly an AI animation company.
Oh.
I don't know whether any AI has been used in Petals of Reincarnation. The announcement that Creators X had acquired Ben 10 Film was released, I think, just before the first trailer for this. So depending on production schedules, maybe it did, maybe it didn't, I don't know. Either way, I just don't want to give them any attention.
That's fair.
So instead, I decided I would fill my slot with a show that, actually respected human art. And so, instead, I'm watching Parallel World Pharmacy.
Yay!
So I watched the first episode of that today.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's great.
And I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite interesting. Obviously, this was very much the set up the world episode. With Falmer, it's a good thing he had the excuse of being struck by lightning. It's a real good thing because he was completely lost. I will need to check the subs for the proper spelling of some things, because the closed captions for the dub did not do well with this show.
Rip.
Really struggled. But I enjoyed it. I apparently I obviously knew that he died because he had to get reincarnated, but when I saw that he was only giving himself 46 minutes to sleep, I was like, dude, you're gonna die! Your brain is going to melt! Oh, he did actually die. Okay, fair. Hey, I called it.
Yep.
What do you know? I was right. You can't survive on 46 minutes of sleep a night.
Yeah.
No, that is just actually insane.
Yeah.
Like, if you go, I think it's something like 10 to 15 days without REM sleep, your brain will just break down and die. And you will die.
That's all right.
As I said, I enjoyed the first episode, and then obviously that ending of Falmer weirdly having no shadow. Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Did not expect that, but hey, let's go for it. Also, I'm gonna be honest. The thing that really, because I was trying to decide which show to replace Petals of Reincarnation with. The fact that this can basically go in the same slot alphabetically wise really helped the show.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, that slots in rather nicely in place of Petals of Reincarnation. I wonder if that was planned. It absolutely was.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Like, because obviously, there's a bunch of shows that I have been meaning to watch and haven't found the time to. And I just sort of randomly picked this, and I was like, "Oh, that does actually fit in quite well. Yeah, fuck it, let's go for this."
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a great show. I really liked this show, and I'm still waiting for another season. God damn it! We don't need 5 seasons of Rent a Girlfriend. We need more seasons of this.
Unfortunately, if you want more than one season, you have to have a big name on your franchise. So, like, you only get a few shows that have more than 2 seasons of isekai.
Yeah, like one we'll be talking about in a little bit here. Jesus Christ.
Diomedia just doesn't tend to do season 2s very often anyway.
Well, they should.
Yeah, this one deserves a season 2, a lot more than most.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, as I said, only watched 1 episode, and it was literally in like, I think I started it at like 10 or 20 past 10 my time. We, joined the call at 11. So yeah, did not have time for much, but yeah, no, definitely enjoyed the first episode. But let's move on to our next show, which is the Ramparts of Ice. This is...
Did you see the Polar Opposites cameo?
Yeah, I saw the Polar Opposites cameo.
Love it when they do that.
Yeah. I mean, they did the same thing with the Ramparts of Ice cast in Polar Opposites.
Yeah.
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 Very nice to get that little hint. But yes, this is a very interesting show. A lot. I would say a lot more sort of character story driven than Polar Opposites is.
Yeah, Polar Opposites is a lot more funny, lighthearted.
Sort of slice of life type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas this is very much a character drama. Very specifically Koyuki and Minato.
And we still get a little bit with Miki as well.
Yeah.
It's Yota who's the odd man out, who's just like, he's there to be...
Yota is the rock, because otherwise they would fall apart without him. Like, he's there to be the one to go, okay, why don't you guys talk about it?
Yep.
Have you considered that one?
Yep. He's a good lad.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest, the first couple of episodes, I honestly wasn't sure what the sort of endgame couplings would be. Because, like, the chemistry between Koyuki and Yota was so good.
But no, it does seem to be leaning towards Koyuki and Minato.
Yeah.
I do believe this the manga for this is ongoing. But I could be wrong.
Where is it? There. Manga. No, it's finished.
Oh, it is? Okay.
2020 to 2022. 117 chapters.
Okay. So Polar Opposites is the newer one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I do wonder how the pacing is going on this one, because this one is also it's actually fairly long. 14 volumes isn't short.
No. Is it 14 volumes?
Yeah, it's 14 volumes.
Yeah, 14 volumes. Oh god. I looked at that 10 seconds ago and I fucking forgot it.
Yeah, Polar Opposites is 8 volumes, and it's
Yeah.
going to be completed with 2 cores. So, yeah.
I mean, look, I would not be against getting,
More of this?
three
Neither would
cores
I.
of this, 3 or more cores of this, because this is really good. I mean, Koyuki is so soul-crushingly relatable.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Minato has a lot of work to do, I feel.
Yeah. He's trying, bless his heart, but he has work to do.
Yeah. He's... Is it wrong for me to say he kind of gives sociopath vibes?
Kinda. Sorta. It's... I wouldn't say that, but he is very disaffected, I think.
He has a very interesting relationship with his own emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And, the emotions of others.
Yeah.
And, he just doesn't seem to be learning his... it does seem like he might be learning it now. At the end of episode 5. But for, up until that point, he didn't seem to be learning the lesson he needed to with Koyuki. Which is that, his approach here is all wrong. And, if you're wondering why Koyuki treats Yota different than you, maybe you should look at how, Yota acts with her.
Yeah.
But, we've also, still don't have a full picture of what happened with Koyuki in middle school, but definitely, it definitely involves this Igarashi fuck.
Did you watch the newest episode?
Episode 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so it does seem that they were an item at some point, but whatever happened, things either were bad in the relationship to start with, or they ended very acrimoniously.
I mean, the thing that, it very much seems like Igarashi and Koyuki got together. Igarashi was, a complete asshole. Meanwhile, because she was dating Igarashi, Koyuki was, bullied by a bunch of the other girls.
Asshole mates, yeah.
And then presumably Igarashi dumped Koyuki. Maybe something more with that, but there's also the interest of that post-credit scene where Miki is thinking that it's her fault that Koyuki and Igarashi got together in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So, getting more info on that is going to be very interesting.
Yep, there's a lot we don't know yet. But I do wonder how much we'll get and how fast. That is also an interesting question in of itself.
Yeah. But, fingers crossed, at the very least, Koyuki and Minato can start, making some forward progress now. I'm almost certain Minato will keep sticking his foot in, because he seems like that type of guy, but hopefully they've learned that the way past these kinds of things is to talk. Use words. Explain how you're feeling.
No good work, though, words.
You can't explain how the characters feel, authors.
Never!
I'm really enjoying this. The animation is also pretty fucking good for Studio Kai.
Studio Kai does good work. They also did whatchamacallit, they did last season. They did Sentence to be a Hero, which I know you had problems with the story, but its animation was fucking great.
Yeah, but they've also done fucking Seventh Time Loop, which was not the prettiest show, and Nmbr, which was not. It was an okay show.
But they did Super Cub as well, which did look really good.
It did, yeah.
So they have a mixed track record. They are also doing Kanan and Snowball Earth this season. So
Which I feel like makes it even more impressive.
I mean, one of these things has gotten a lot more love than the other two.
I'm glad it's this show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we can probably move on now.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Reborn as a Vending Machine. Now I Wander the Dungeon, Season 3.
It's very funny that Boxo cracks a joke right after killing a man.
Yeah.
The show is so fucking crazy sometimes.
I was watching through it the other day, and we already at 3 seasons of this.
This is going to be a complete adaptation, apparently.
Which is like, I'm fine with that. It's like, wow.
It's definitely snuck up.
Yeah. It's like, how did we get here?
Honestly, like, I'm not complaining too much. This is not.
I'm not complaining. I enjoyed this show quite a bit. I've been enjoying season 3 more than season 2, and it's a good time.
Petty's a fun addition to the cast.
Yeah, especially with how attached she gets to Boxo, which understandable. Every vending machine has to have a harem, right?
Yep. Also, Danger Will Robinson. Yes. What was the general's name again?
Jeez. Right. I forget.
Name? I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I forget.
Keep going while I look it up. I have a joke.
But yeah, that's that whole situation is interesting.
Ah, yes. I think I have found it. Yes, Soreem. Have a seat right over there.
Yeah.
I had to channel my inner Chris Hansen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's fine.
At least she's one of the bad guys.
Yeah. They do kind of justify it a little bit, kind of, because of how ice spirits work and how weird their ages are. But yeah, it's still weird.
It's still weird. Again, though, she's a villain, so I'm not going to complain too much about it if she displays problematic behavior.
Yeah.
Very curious to see how that whole situation is going to get resolved, though, because that whole family is in a bit of a pinch.
Yeah, a little bit. Interestingly, their kid, Hai, I guess is his name, is apparently has all of his memories and everything. He's not just a little twerp, so he's fully aware of the situation. So that's cool.
Definitely Andy, for sure.
Yeah. And Boxo gotten up is now a rank 3 vending machine, whatever that means.
It means he has options, baby. Options. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
Now he can be any vending machine that has ever existed.
I wonder how far the author would stretch this.
Now he can stock those super rare variant sweets in there.
Oh my god.
And he doesn't have to keep the bags of rotting carrots that the health nuts insisted were put in there.
Why did they insist it be rotting carrots? I don't understand.
I mean, I was more saying that they insisted on carrots, but nobody actually, nobody goes to a vending machine for carrots, and so they just stayed in there until they rotted.
I'll have you know, I love to snack on carrots, so...
I like carrots too. But,
So that's what's up, Doc.
Alright, Bugs. What's opera, Doc? Awkward shoehorn. But yeah, continues to be a very fun show. We all are also finally going to the final stratum of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Ooh, spooky. To be fair, the design of the final layer does look pretty creepy.
Yeah, which is pretty refreshing. I didn't expect that, so I'm curious to see what's going on there. Has like a horror movie vibe to it.
Mm-hmm. And we all know Japan does very, very lighthearted horror movies that are not at all horrifying, right?
Yeah.
Right? Right? Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we get through that layer.
Yeah. I also want to see like what vending machines Boxo can now use, since apparently he alludes to one that only came out in the US. So I'm like, okay, would I know what this is? I'm curious.
Watch him turn into a cocaine vending machine. Oh, no,
they have those?
No. It'd be funny if they did, but no.
Damn it! Why'd you get me excited?
Look, if they did have one, it'd be only for rich fucks. That's the only people who could afford that much cocaine.
In any case, I think we can move on.
Yep.
Alright, let's move on to ReZero Starting Life in Another World, Season 4.
Speaking of fun, what the fuck?
Yeah, that fucking episode. Holy fucking shit.
That was brutal.
That is one of the most brutal deaths in the show that hasn't happened to Subaru.
Yeah.
I hate that I have to qualify that, but...
Yeah.
Look, Subaru's died a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Including just this season alone, being shot multiple times and having his head exploded.
Was the head exploded because he quoted Sigmund Freud?
No, his head exploded because it got hit by a high-velocity projectile.
Same thing, really.
Because he quoted Sigmund Freud?
Yes.
Obviously, of course.
I mean, it's hilarious that he apparently in the web novel it was Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter. In the light novel it was Kong Ming, and now they went for Freud in the anime.
It's funny that it's different in each version.
Yeah. I'm just wondering what the connection between the three of them is.
Well, you'll just have to get out your smoking pipe to figure it out. But yeah, when Subaru started getting really snippy with Ram, is when I was really like, something's wrong here. Subaru does not act like this.
Yeah.
Like, even at his lowest, he wasn't this hostile.
Yeah, no, he wasn't actively seeking to hurt people, and then it's like, oh.
Oh yeah, it's the fucking miasma making everyone an asshole.
Yeah.
And then everyone dies horribly.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Yeah.
And now we've met Shaola, who is quite the character.
Yeah, I have questions.
I don't think I think we're going to get answers at a drip feed. That's how this show rolls.
Yeah, as it often does.
But
yeah, and apparently the way to the library was locked with a puzzle that only Subaru would know how to solve.
Yeah, it's funny. You need knowledge from Earth to solve this puzzle.
Yeah.
I wonder about that. Very suspicious.
Yeah.
Also, Shella seems to recognize Subaru by his scent for some reason.
Yeah,
but
saying that he smells like her master, which, okay.
very weird, very curious.
Alright.
How does that happen? How does that work? I do think, like, she probably didn't recognize it at first because Return by Death hadn't been triggered up until she killed him a few times. Because she was the one who killed him most of the time he's died in the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, afterwards, so we do have the thing with like individuals and beings with strong senses of smell can tell there's something off about Subaru. So bear with me for a minute. I'm gonna do some theory stuff.
All right.
So we don't know exactly what Return by Death is, other than that is very powerful and it has very specific conditions for how it works. It is implied that Satella gave Subaru that ability. It's not stated, but it is implied.
Right.
I think it functions like the other authorities that the Sin Archbishops have. So we also have only 5 named bishop positions. Some of them are the gluttony thing is shared by like 2 or 3 different people or something like that.
Right.
But we only have pride, wrath, gluttony, greed, and sloth. We do not have envy, and we do not have pride. So it makes me wonder if Return by Death is the authority of either pride or envy.
Yeah.
And that would explain why so many, why Garfield, for example, thought that Subaru was with the cults when they first encountered one another. Or rather, after Return by Death had been triggered and Garfield got a smell of whatever scent it is that Return by Death puts off.
Yeah.
I'm sure other people have made a similar theory, but that is...
No, I'm pretty sure I came up with a very similar theory back when I was watching through the show for the first time, and I just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, I might have theorized similar, but yeah.
Yeah, I at the very least, if you're not correct, I'm pretty sure you're very close.
I think I'm on the right track at the very least. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're definitely on the right track because a lot of that just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, this is ReZero and it loves to throw curveballs, so it's yeah.
I mean that's what the whole thing with Flugel is.
Yeah.
Like apparently Flugel is kind of sort of somehow Subaru-ish. You know, it's really unclear. But yes, party was scattered. Now they're more or less reunited. So let's see what happens from here.
I think we can move on.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on then to Scum of the Brave.
Those Braves really did scum it, huh?
So first things first, new LP.
Yep.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The ED is a step down from the first one, though.
The ED was really fucking good, though. I'm pretty sure I gave it ED, like, one of my nominations for ED of the season.
Yeah, the first ED is really good. That's the problem with the second ED. It has to live up to that.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that. So we've we've headed up to Hokkaido now, which is quite interesting because we're meeting some new Dark Lords, including the Count of Rupturing Star Charts, which I do kind of love the names of the fucking Dark Lords in the show.
Yeah, no, they're actually kind of poetic, honestly.
Yeah. Rupturing Star Charts, I'm fairly sure, is Ainu.
Right. I mean, the dude does have an aesthetic that does speak to that, so it makes sense.
He also mentioned the Kamui of Storms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was what made me think, oh yeah, this dude definitely has Ainu heritage.
And seemed to be speaking a language that was like Japanese but not Japanese, which I assume is the Ainu language.
The Ainu language is well, you've read Golden Kamuy, you know that there's a lot of differences between Ainu and Japanese.
Look, I don't know, but put it this way, there were Japanese subtitles appearing on the screen, which is typically when somebody is speaking a language that is not Japanese. Also, Rupturing Star Charts is voiced by Murase. Hooray!
Your fave.
We also
he's great.
Yeah, we also met back up with Malta, and we meet a new character, the Priest, who...
Ah, yes, the sus priest.
Who apparently is very murder happy.
Oh, hi, Kirei Kotomine. I didn't recognize you there.
I mean,
how you doing?
I was worried that he was going to be a perv, but apparently it is literally just he will try and murder you. We also met an eclectic group of mercenaries.
Yep. There was also that reference to one of the Final Fantasy games that...
Final Fantasy V, yeah.
Yeah.
Just sort of accurate.
I'm not familiar enough with any of those.
I mean,
so,
I asked somebody who I knew had played the games, and they said sort of accurate, so... But yeah, the assault on Venusian Vale's castle has begun. Our quartet has found him, and a trio of half-dragon fucks, who I'm assuming are, at least Tomoe and Seki, are like lower-ranked members than Levi? I never know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
I was calling him Levi from Attack on Titan for so long before somebody finally said Levi, and I was like, you know what? That would make more sense. That's an actual name.
That is how that tends to be pronounced in real life, so...
I don't care. I'm sticking with Levi.
See, when I hear Levy, though, I think of actual levees, like when the levee breaks. The Led Zeppelin song that slaps.
Levy or Revy from Black Lagoon.
Revy's great.
She is.
But yeah, I'll also say episode 15 probably had some of the best animation I've seen from the show.
Yeah.
Like there were a couple of actually quite good cuts. Like not like hugely Sakuga filled, but like legitimately some pretty fluid fighting.
Yeah, no, it looked really good and was well choreographed too.
But yeah, the end of episode 15, the 3 half-dragon fucks fled, so it's now just Venusian Vale. But Aki has been cut quite a few times. Yukine got bodied by one of the half-dragon fucks, and Sarah is struggling mentally. So yeah, great. Good stuff.
Things are going to go well. But yeah, continues to be good.
Yeah, no, I continue to really enjoy Scum of the Brave. I think it's actually a really enjoyable show, and it always irritates me that this is not getting the attention it deserves, despite being from the same author as Sentenced to Be a Hero. It's got all the attention because of, at least in part, because of its animation. But that's...
I prefer Sentenced personally, but I still think this one's good and worth watching. So.
But yeah, that's just the way the anime world works.
I mean, some people are here like, there's this cake and this cake, but I can only have one cake. Meanwhile, I'm like, holy shit, 2 cakes.
But yes, let's move on to our next show. The last sort of lower key one before we have a quartet of fucking
yeah, quartet
quality.
of fuck.
Let's move on to Snowball Earth.
Yeah, it's just a kaiju just kicking his feet all silly. Like, no big deal.
Sure, why not?
Honestly, I thought there was something quite artistic about this screenshot.
Yeah, no, it's kind of interesting, honestly. It's definitely got me curious enough to keep watching, at least for now. There's some other elements too that I'm like, okay, I'm willing to give it a little bit more, because this was one of the ones I had on the 3-episode test, but episodes 2 and 3 did a lot to engage me. I want to say, like, we're being introduced to other characters on the snowballified Earth, so we're getting more supporting cast to work with, so that's neat. And of course, turns out Yukio isn't 100% dead and is back, baby. Thanks to the fact that he is, a robot and was able to upload his brain into the escape pod, basically.
Hey, if it works,
Just
it works.
took a while it took a while for the download to complete. That's how you know it's on Windows software. I saw the pot shot and I had to take it. But yeah,
I'm just imagining. Oh, thank God, I'm saved. I wonder what OS this is running. Windows 7 pops up. Oh no!
No. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's not gonna be particularly high on the list. It is probably the lowest one I have right now, but yeah, I think I'm gonna still keep up with this, at least for now.
Right. Then let's move on to the first of 3 sequels. With That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 4, in which the gang bully adventurers for their own amusement.
They're always just fucking smurfing into the dungeon. It's hilarious.
Like,
It's so funny.
So funny, but so mean. Like, come on, guys. There's 3 of you are demon lords, and the other one is fucking Veldora.
Hey, they had to start over again, okay?
Yeah, but they got super strong weapons from, I can't remember the ogre's name, but because I was too busy watching Garm and going, how is he this hot? He didn't look that hot before.
New animation budget. You gotta use it somewhere,
Yeah. Look, if they want to keep using it on the Jack Dwarf in a tank top, I'm happy for them to do so. Garm's not even really my type, and I'm like, Jesus. Why does he look so good?
Which character in the main cast is most your type?
Probably Rimuru.
Fair.
Have you seen that slutty no-shoulders shirt?
Yes. It is a good look for him, honestly.
He looks good in everything. He looked good in the fucking researcher outfit.
That's the thing. Rimuru kind of just kills it in anything.
Yeah, that's the genius of his design. But yeah, Rimuru, Ramirez, Milim, and Veldora are just fucking around in the dungeon for about an episode's worth of time, and just dicking over any adventures they come across, basically.
Yeah.
You know, just some of the most powerful beings in this world, you know, just fucking around smurfing people.
Yeah, it's so mean. So funny, but so mean.
Oh, but it gets back to funny again, because first you have Frey coming by to pick up Milim because she has been neglecting her homework.
The other three absolutely threw her under the bus.
And then Rimuru gets to experience that same feeling when Shuna comes along.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you know, actual politics is happening. Because fucking Maribel and Yuki are, you know, making moves in the background and scheming. Maribel is, as it turns out, another otherworlder. The one who
this place is fucking lousy with Otherworlders.
Oh, it really is. It really is, isn't it? Can't go 10 feet without fucking hitting one. I mean, this one was interestingly, Maribel lived died naturally, died of natural causes, and then had to start over again as a baby.
Apparently, her grief knows no fucking bounds.
Apparently not. But yeah, and then we got the fucking, what was it, Council of the West?
Yeah, something like that.
Where, you know, there are people who are clearly fucking, like, manipulating those idiots from behind the scenes.
And they are idiots, very clearly.
No, I mean, look, it's... There was a definite switch in the tone of the discussion that was so blatantly done that only idiots couldn't have noticed it. Like...
Hinata, meanwhile, is over here like, really, guys? Fucking really?
I love that when that fucking... The first Prince of Engracia was like, hey, I want to test Rimuru and I need you to be there for it because, you know, you can fight him to a standstill. And she's just like, no! Why the fuck would I do that?
If you do not understand why this is a bad idea, I cannot help you.
Like, you know, obviously you do think this, so let's assume that I can actually fight Rimuru to a draw, which we obviously know she can't. We, the audience, know she can't. Even setting that aside, why the fuck do you want to make him angry? Did you not see what he did to those other people who pissed him off? Clayman is still a scorch on the ground after pissing him off.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's not even that much left of them.
But yeah, again, it's clearly, almost certainly been, you know, manipulated into this by Maribel or Yuki, or both. I mean, the interesting thing is, Maribel is supposedly controlling Yuki.
Yes. That's definitely what's happening.
Yeah, I don't buy it. Like, I do not buy that he is under her control completely.
Yeah. No. Yuki's been around too long in the narrative for some brand new introduced character to be the one who's, like,
pulling his strings,
not just, like, pulling his strings, but, like, outright controlling him.
Yeah, no,
It'd be more plausible if, like, there was some degree of, like, subtle manipulation or, like, something like that, but not outright control. We're too genre savvy over here for that.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't feel right, does it? And he just doesn't feel like the type of character that would let himself be controlled that easily. Even setting aside, you know, his longevity in the narrative. But yeah, and look, personally, I'm really glad Shion is not being taken on this diplomatic mission.
Yeah, look, she has some skills in some things, but diplomacy ain't one of them.
How many diplomatic incidents has she either caused or nearly caused at this point?
2 or 3, I think.
Enough. At least Rimuru's gotten good at managing her.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Slime continues to be very good. There's a very distinct reason I was disappointed when I realized there wasn't an episode this week.
Yeah, I was sad too. I want my slime, damn it.
And consider that I was in my full-on, like, stressing catch-up mode, and I'm still like, man, I'm upset I don't have a slime episode, even if it means one less episode for me to watch. Yeah, just a really, really good series. But let's move on to another one of those, because up next we have Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, Season 4.
Now y'all get around to today's episode, or?
No.
Fair enough. I forgot Number isn't watching.
I had fucking 6 other episodes of things to watch today.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, you and I both know what happens because we both read the manga.
I vaguely remember what happens. Again, it's been a while.
Fair. It has been a while for me as well. But yeah, the music festival is just a very fun arc.
I loved getting more Renove. I love him.
Yeah, he's great.
He is.
I love how he's just prancing around like a total jackass here and still being effective.
Yeah, he's still actually helping the people he's going around. I also love.
Fuck you, your idea is dumb. Do this instead.
I also love that Nafula was constantly like holding aside saying, "I'm so sorry. I apologize deeply."
Asshole.
I apologize for his for who he is, even if you did get some good good ideas from it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Misfits class is practicing their hell dance. And poor fucking person in Iruma being tutored on music by Kalego.
Yep. The fucking piano gag is so great.
Yeah. I mean, it's the perfect encapsulation of Kalego, though, because he is legitimately a good teacher. When one of his students comes to him with a genuine request, he will absolutely say yes to it, but he is still a dick. You know, they are gonna learn. They're not gonna enjoy the experience.
Yep.
Person didn't help himself by continually snickering at Kalego talking about love. Like, he really didn't.
It's very funny that Kalego is like, "You want to say something more, you little shit?"
Yeah. Like, at one point, he's just hanging from one of Cerberus's mouths while Kalego is lecturing Iruma. It's just great.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Then we got
and yet Kalego is still like, "Your dad is an asshole. Fuck him for doing this."
Yeah.
Well,
No, again, he's a really good teacher. Like, he is the ideal teacher.
He's just a bit too much of a stern asshole sometimes.
But you can't say they don't learn. Like, Iruma didn't know how to play piano before that.
Yeah.
And then we got the fucking As and Clara heart to heart, which was just them bickering more.
Yeah. That's how they communicate, Mill. That's how they know each other.
And then Az finally called her Clara by her first name, and then Clara called Az Andragoras.
It's a family name. You should feel honored.
Oh god, I love Clara.
She's great.
But yeah, and then obviously we do get that end bit of person's dad ruining it by trying to forbid person from participating. But Kalego ain't going down without a fight. Neither is person at this point, it seems. Just, very, very nice that they all have, faith that first person's safe place at this point is the classroom, and then that they have faith that he'll, still show up and perform with them.
Yeah. We also get some nice bonus bits like Karori going on her full Devidol, let's say acclamation rant, as it were.
I can't remember if the rest of the class knows that Crowley is a Devi doll, but like if they don't,
I don't think they do.
She's coming real close. They just seem to be accepting that she has all these connections.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know at the very least she's a hardcore stan.
Yeah.
Which she can fake being a stan while also being a stan.
Also, hilarious that the person in the class who can apparently play the piano best, and so the person who, taught Iruma first, was Sabnok.
Look, a Demon King needs to be a Renaissance man, okay?
It's just so funny. Yeah, as always, Nishi loves putting male characters in femme clothing.
Honestly, good on her.
No, I love her for it. It's always great when it happens.
Yeah. And honestly, they by and large rock the looks.
Yeah. But I am looking forward to the full suit looks for the proper performance.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Also, I'm pretty sure that the big name character introduced this week is voiced by Dino. Let me just double check. Who's voicing Poro?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's Dio.
The other thing is I decided to check who voices Elizabetta, because she obviously got a bit of song time in episode 4, and will presumably in the main performance. Kaede Hondo, who you might also remember as fucking Sakura from Zombieland Saga. So yeah, she can sing.
Yeah, I think it's almost a requirement for Seiyu to have at least some singing skills.
I'm sure, yeah.
I don't know if it's like in the contract or something, or if it's just like something that they train as part of their training process.
I mean, if nothing else, it's another feather in their cap. There's enough fucking, musical anime that then turn into, a bigger deal musically. I mean, hell, like Zombieland Saga, the fucking Franshishu cast have done multiple concerts at this point. So it is just a way for them to, get more attention, because, a more flexible voice actor is more likely to get cast, I would assume, especially if the role does involve singing, and, it allows them to, make money that isn't involved in voice acting.
True. Also lets them do like image songs and OPs and EDs and stuff.
Yeah. Which, will most likely, just the sales on them alone will probably make them a fact chunk of change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
bottom line, Iruma good.
Yeah, Iruma, very, very good. But we should probably move on to our penultimate show, which is Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2. What
So
the
shit's hit the
fuck?
fan.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's what I was
Rusty
asking.
is dead?
Rep you glorious ice twink.
Workner is not dead?
It's kind of insane that he somehow survived a gaping hole through the center of his torso.
He's apparently just gonna walk it off.
Again, insane.
There's a thing called a Devanda there who apparently has killed Magia Vanda before.
Yeah, it's like the anti-magic ultra giant demon thing.
You know, people had died, and then Finn fucking finally turns up. Too busy trying to pick up girls in a dungeon, I guess.
No, wrong character.
Is it?
He's not the protagonist of Danmachi.
I know he's not, but he's in it.
Yeah, but he's a side character.
He's
Yeah,
still
he's a
fucking
side
in it.
character.
Let me have my joke.
Fine. Fine, be that way. Jeez.
What? Belle is the only one who can try and pick up girls in a fucking dungeon?
No.
No, but he's the only one who has the riz to do it, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, Finn doesn't have Riz. He apparently has Aura, because he fucking,
Yeah.
you know, powered Will up. It also felt...
Also, the dwarves got mobilized.
Dwarfs got mobilized and then fucking knocked down like Skittles.
Hey, they put up a good fight.
They did. You know, the other main students put up a good fight as well. I mean, fucking Colette dropped a giant fucking statue on those on the weaker monsters. Weaker being a relative term in this sense.
I mean, it's like the equivalent of dropping a statue of Joan of Arc in France on top of an invading monster.
Yeah. I mean, I also watched episode 3 on Thursday, and so Will realizing that, you know, effectively, his magic is not giving up. It was very poignant. Considering it was the day Black Clover ended, so, you know.
Aww.
Yep.
But yeah, we
We'll
now
probably
have...
be talking about that on another stream.
We will. We now have Mage Blade Wiz.
He went fucking Super Saiyan, yo.
Elfie's real fucking proud of him. It's really great.
Also, I think we went over this like towards the end of the last season, but isn't it implied that Alfaria is basically the person who made Rosti?
Yes.
No, we went over this in the premiere stream too.
I mean, yeah, look, the point is that
we didn't say it explicitly, but we did allude to it.
Yeah. While Rosti's voice actor / actress is hidden in some dubs, it's not in others, and it's the same as Elfie's, so
Yeah.
Little awkward
So
there, but yes.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It makes a lot of sense.
But yes, it does
In
make
any
a lot of sense.
And in any case, Rip Rosti.
Yeah.
Lots of other small character moments here too, like Julius just getting fucking constantly told what to do by everyone else around him. Or Edward proving to not be a complete dick by actually helping the dwarves.
Yeah.
I still don't like him.
No,
Nor do I.
I don't think you're supposed to, but you know, you're supposed to see that he's not, you know,
He's
completely
not. He's not. He's
terrible.
a dick, but he's not evil.
Exactly. He's an asshole, but he is not evil.
He is not cartoon character levels of cartoonish jackassery. Cough, cough, a certain wizard character. Cough. We all know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Good.
And I have to point this out again. I'm sure it's again because I'm sure I was repeating it throughout the first season. I'm always so goddamn impressed by Shion's actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the amount of variation he manages to put in his fucking shouting is so impressive.
It's honestly kind of crazy.
But yeah, this is not episode 3 stuff. This is not like start of the season stuff. This is insane.
Too bad. You're getting no breaks on this train.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
what the hell is supposed to happen like the rest of this season?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait for Will to take out the Divanda.
Yeah.
And, you know, presumably earn his place in the tower. Because if they don't fucking give him a place after this, I'm going to be fucking furious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be just fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But, and obviously, you know, it still looks fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think we should probably move on to our final show. It's from one magic show to another. It is, of course, Witch Hat Atelier. Do we want
Holy
to start
fucking
with
shit.
episode 5, or do we want to work our way up?
Let's work our way up because Nmbr isn't at the point yet.
Right. So
How many episodes did you watch, Nmbr? How far are you in?
2.
Fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll just ping me when you're done. I'll just turn down my volume.
Let's get your initial thoughts first. Thoughts first, then we'll go into it. Okay.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah, that was my reaction as well.
Yeah, like like I knew that masked witch was definitely sus, but wow.
Honestly,
Yeah,
kind of clever, because like nobody would trust something being given away for free, but she actually made fucking Coco buy it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. The way magic works in this world is pretty interesting. So I'm very curious to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so far it's gone some very interesting places.
Yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll just turn down my audio. So just ping me when you guys are done.
Will do.
Will do.
All right.
So what do you want to talk about first? The gorgeous animation or the bit with Keyfree at the end?
We'll work our way up. So start at episode 3. The test for Coco and Keyfree visiting another witch settlement that he apparently hates for some reason.
Yeah, I think Keyfree might have some problem with the institutions of the broader witch society.
I get that vibe. But yeah, we also meet Brush Buddy, who is very cute.
Absolutely adorable, yes.
And then yeah, the moment where Coco is inspired by her memories tailoring with her mum to think of a clever way out of the situation.
Mm-hmm. It's really, really good.
Episode 4 getting Coco her own specialized pen, which
Yep.
that has to be a thing, I suppose.
Yeah, of course. And as you know, things go completely fine and normal, and nothing bad happens.
Well, they meet Null Noah, who I genuinely did not know what accent he was trying to do. It could have been Scottish, it could have been Irish, could have maybe even been Welsh or Northern Irish.
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of different Irish accents. Not just the general Dublin accent.
Assuming that his accent is meant to be similar to Tata, I'm assuming Irish, because Tata was doing a far better Irish accent.
Mm-hmm.
Then, unfortunately, of course, Coco noticed the fucker who gave her the book, followed her. The other three went with her. They got, stuck in a fucking Scooby-Doo ass set of alleyways.
The labyrinth.
Then they got lured into some fucking weird abandoned city. And, oh boy!
It's a labyrinth.
A dragon!
Yep. The magic dragon.
That sequence also answered a question I had asked previously, which is they do actually have pre-dawn circles, where they just need to close it with one little line. So I like that aspect of the world building for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Get a bit.
It makes a lot of sense, especially with how the magic system goes.
Bit of character stuff with Tetia and Agot blaming Coco, which I mean, Agot in particular, she wasn't wrong, but she was out of line.
Yeah,
I think is the take I have.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she does seem to be softening up on Coco by the end of episode 5. She does risk her life to save Coco.
Yeah. Speaking of episode 5, their plan to make the dragon take snooze was very good. Nearly worked until shit once again hit the fan, and then Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy fucking shit, Keyfree.
Keyfree took all the water vapor from the clouds and turned it into a gargantuan water dragon.
He didn't have to style on the dragon like that. He just chose to.
I mean, yeah, not only did he do that, the fucking water dragon turned into a flower afterwards.
Yeah. Again, he didn't need to style on the dragon like that. He just chose to.
Yeah, Jesus, I've watched that scene a few times now. Like, it's still just so between the animation and the soundtrack. My God,
it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Best animation is not fair. It's not a fair contest this season.
I mean, yeah, it'll be the runner-up will be hard, but the winner. Yeah.
Do we want to just say, like, agree that one of us, only one of us nominates Witch Hat for best animation, and the other two try and, spread it out a little bit, spread the love a little bit?
I don't think that's going to be possible, though.
With the acknowledgement that Witch Hat is the overall winner.
I don't know. I don't know about doing that, man. It doesn't feel right.
We'll see, I guess. But yeah, just Jesus Christ, it's so fucking good.
And then we get that the stuff with the brim cap and Coco near the end as well, which
she is
really
taking
fucking ominous.
She is taking far too much of an interest in Coco for my liking.
Yep.
And then Keyfree told Noah not to tell the Knights Morales, whoever the fuck they are, presumably some kind of police force.
Cops, probably, yeah.
Noah, I do what the scary Keyfree says.
Also, fucking, just like, the way that music cuts out right when we see Keyfree's glare is just so good.
Yeah.
Such a fantastic touch. It adds that little bit of extra oomph to the scene.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But yeah, what else is there to say about this show other than that it's just fantastic?
No, it really is.
I do love the dynamic that the girls are developing with each other. Tetia is just an absolute fucking gem.
Mysterious accent aside.
Look, she's a kid. She's still learning. I think it might be a case of just a mixed accent. Might be what they're going for.
It just
like, you know how some people develop a weird. Look, some people develop weird mixed accents if they grow up in multiple different places with accents.
Yeah. Look, it's not a big deal. It's just like every time I hear it, I'm just like, is it Scandinavian? Is it just bad English? I don't know anymore.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still great. But yes, no, Tetia as a character though, she's a delight.
No, she's a delight, yeah. And her, that scene of her apologizing for, blaming Coco was really good. Even if I got ruined it, a few moments later.
Yep. Also, a little Richa just popping into the little fluffy cloud thing was also just delightful.
Richa also the fucking pun. I got to agree.
Yeah.
Damn you, lovable girls. Damn you.
Yep. Apparently in Japanese, it's Sasugat.
Also, while we're talking about good lines, classic British stoicism from Agat as she was falling a deadly distance, just going, "Oh, I'm in a spot of trouble here."
Yep. Fantastic line delivery.
Classic
there.
British stoicism.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I just want more of this show.
Well, I have good news. It is going to be airing for the next few weeks. Or the next couple months, rather.
I'm sad it's not too core.
I'm sad, but at the same time, I don't want... I am glad Bugs Films isn't overtaxing themselves. Like, this show is already fucking gorgeous as is.
They fucking
Imagine them...
Yeah, they used the additional time they got to, great effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, this one is just absolutely superb.
All right, do you want to at number again?
I will ping number real quick. Let her know. But yeah, that wraps it up for a discussion of Witch Hat.
Yeah, that's everything for Witch Hat, and so that is everything for the stream. Pretty short by our current standards.
We trimmed a lot of fat last time, let's be honest.
And we'll be trimming a bit more.
Damn, you guys are done with Witch Hat? Like you're dropping the show? That's crazy. Wow.
Wow,
What happened while I was gone?
But yeah, we're done discussing that because we had a lot to say.
I'm probably going to make my mum watch this, by the way. I'm probably going to make her watch it.
Oh, this is definitely going on the list for my mom as well. Like, I'm sure she'll love it. She'd probably adore Coco.
I'm also interested in her reaction to the accents. Nmbr, are you watching this dubbed or subbed?
Subbed.
Okay. Yeah, both of us are watching it dubbed.
Yeah. I heard there's some bullshit.
There are just some characters where the accents are like Tetia's accent in the dub. I have no fucking idea where it's meant to be from.
Interesting.
And there's a character you'll meet in episode 4 whose accent like could be Irish, or it might be Welsh, or it might be Scottish.
Somewhere in that general ballpark.
I'm
Probably.
assuming Irish because there's a character with him who has a far better Irish accent, so I'm assuming he's meant to have the same accent, but apparently Kent Williams can't do a fucking Irish accent. Yeah. The shame is that, you know, I know when this finishes I'm gonna want to read the manga, but it's on fucking K-manga.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my condolences. We discussed this as a point as well. It's
I mean,
bad.
yeah, I
It's real
will.
bad.
You know, I'll make the point of the fact that again, I started reading Gachiakta on K-manga and Yu-Gi-Oh on, you know, Shonen Jump app around the same time, and in that same amount of time, I'm still not caught up on Gachiakta, despite only having 80 chapters to read. And Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm in the last like 20 or 30 chapters of Millennium World.
Oh, fun.
So, like, that is, you know, a good 200 to 300 chapters worth that I've read for fucking for Yu-Gi-Oh in the same amount of time that I've read like maybe 50 in Gachiakta.
It's almost like Shonen Jump has a very good service, while K-manga is absolute dog shit.
But that's the frustrating thing, because K-manga's selection is so fucking good.
Yeah.
They have so many good series, and they're locked behind the worst service for like anything really of a subscription service.
The good news is I've started seeing people come to realize that, oh yeah, this K-manga is kind of garbage, so...
Maybe they'll change their method if enough people leave.
Yeah.
But yeah,
To be fair, I mean, if you just look at the follower count on the K-manga account and compare it to the Shonen Jump one, it kind of speaks for itself.
What's the order of magnitude difference?
Let me double check, because it's been a while. Alright, so K-manga has 32.8k followers.
All right.
Shonen Jump 1.1 million.
So, yeah, that is quite a big difference.
Yeah.
But just in the top 20, like on the app's rankings alone, you've got Witch Hat Atelier, Shangri-La Frontier, Gachiakta, Wistoria, Blue Lock, Windbreaker, Sign of Affection, Vinland Saga, and Slime.
So just a bunch of no-names.
Yeah, a bunch of obscure series that you might never have heard about.
Yeah.
Just fucking hell, K-manga. Get your shit together.
Just fucking do a subscription service already. I will legitimately pay, like, maybe not more than
Honestly,
10 quid a month, but I would probably pay, like, a similar amount as my usual subscriptions, like, sort of between 6 and 9 quid. Like, I would genuinely do that for this level of fucking content.
I agree. I think it would be worth it, honestly. Like,
Like,
it is worth at least as much as the Shonen Jump or Viz subscriptions.
Yeah. I might not do it every single month, but I would absolutely do it.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna buy physical.
Yeah, that's fair.
Understandable, honestly.
I wish I had the money for that.
In fact, Witch Hat Atelier just got a new Grimoire edition over here, and it looks real
God
good.
damn it.
Yeah, I saw.
I can't afford that. Fuck. Number you monster.
If I end up reading that, then well, I know what I'm getting.
Yeah. All right.
But yes, we should probably wrap up.
That is everything for today. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The mid-season check-in currently we've got scheduled for the 30th of May. So look forward to that. Tomorrow should be D&D, fingers crossed. Everybody should be available. Please do give us a follow and a subscribe here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like, subscribe, comment down below. Please press that bell icon, yo.
And otherwise, hopefully, we will see you tomorrow for D&D. Good night.
Later.
Bye-bye.